Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D. It is like 10:30 in the morning, 10:45. We're playing a morning game
Early birds.
because we're adults.
Gets the work.
Let's throw it over to AJ. You got any Tiger Skull RPG news?
Yeah, this episode, as always, is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG, I think. But, yeah, as always, you can still use code COMMONERS30 for 30% off everything at TigerSkullRPG.com. And, yeah, minis, merch, more. Go get something for 30% off. And I think it's still on Kickstarter. There is a Scattered Remains. It's like a whole bunch of skeleton poses, all 3D printable. Really cool stuff. Halloween. Just in time for Halloween. Maybe I should have looked. Sorry, Alex. I suck. All right.
We'll edit that out in post.
No, we won't.
He won't. All right, and I think we're going to keep it with AJ. Oh.
Yeah, well, also all of our stuff. Follow us on the socials and twitch.tv/commoners of D&D. Dustin just went in the bathroom. He usually says, he puts content up on YouTube.
We post on the Lord's Day now.
We post on the Lord's Day as well, yeah. So
no pretty much off limits.
What? Not in a while, but
He's getting religious again.
So, yeah, get on YouTube, give us a subscription, and you can watch all of our streams, highlights.
Like us.
Other stuff.
Rate us.
Yeah.
Share us.
Date us.
Subscribe. And also, there's some of y'all giving some good reviews on podcast apps, so continue to do that because it helps us get more
we
listeners.
need to read some.
Nobody ever says anything. They just give it 5 stars.
Oh,
that's sweet.
leave a review.
We're 100% 5 stars.
Don't you know that leaving a review on podcasts is actually helps with the algorithms?
It does.
It does.
And also following all of our other stuff, so yeah.
You hear that, Slarster? I'll shout you out.
You don't need to do any more.
That's true, you don't.
Okay, yeah. Oh, also follow us on Twitter because I usually make announcements on there because it's easier. X, not Twitter, sorry.
Formerly Twitter.
Formerly Twitter.
It's like Prince.
Twitter anymore?
Yeah. Formerly Twitter.
The platform formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah. Everybody's still going to always call it Twitter.
You've got to say the whole thing, not just X or Twitter. It's the whole thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do the recap.
And you're doing the recap, AJ, yes.
Okay, let's see. Okay, the episode started. We had finished. Buck had finished his hallowed spell. We were still at the orphanage after we had killed the Catherine Bathory. And we regrouped with Rask and Urist as they had come back with some news on maybe how we could kill some vampires. We then went and I think we had a visit with Beatrix. Some of us did. And then also Urist went to go speak with Helga to warn her that she might be in danger during the Slake Festival. And he was able to convince her to come back to the orphanage with us, where she's now going to probably be staying with us for a while.
In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day, broad daylight. I know some other stuff happened. Anybody, can you help me out? I mean, we shopped for a while.
Not much shopping. It was just trading the hand axes for the glaive. Catherine did leave some magical items.
Yeah, we took
the
those.
ring, the armor.
Golden plate mail, a ring, and 2 hand axes.
Traded some stuff up, got some new gear. Urist worked on some... Urist and Buck both got some blessings from their deities. Buck in the form of a kitchen that can spawn anywhere, and Urist in the form of a forge where he can work on and upgrade people's gear. And then as night fell, we were keeping an eye at the orphanage, keeping watch. Quincy noticed a small figure who had bumped into him in the market and planted a note on him, warning him of some imminent danger. Saw a similar figure standing on the rooftops across from the orphanage, and he went to go. Oh my gosh, why are you doing that? That is horrible.
This is my Halloween costume.
What are you, a werewolf?
What are you?
Sometimes.
I thought you looked like a fairy. Fairy princess.
So you're a werewolf that you broke your own...
The gloves are the best part.
Party?
No. This is where the bestiality takes place.
Oh, he also has the...
Oh my gosh.
This was from college.
Oh, that's a great shirt.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So he's the werewolf of London.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so Quincy went to go.
He went
talk
to the
Jules.
bathroom especially to do this.
Yeah, just to put on his Halloween
Stuff's
costume.
in there. I changed.
That's okay.
Now you have to leave the mask on for the whole podcast.
All right.
No, I don't really want to have to try to EQ that.
This is another one of those viral YouTube moments. You just pan around and then you get to the werewolf.
Yeah.
The werewolf of Heber.
There will be a picture taken. Okay, so where we left off, Quincy went across the street to confront who ended up being Jules, who we know from the supposed heroes of Juniper Grove. And we stopped in the middle of their conversation. So
At the beginning of their
the
conversation.
beginning of their conversation.
She just said, hello, Quincy, again. Or hi, Quincy, I think.
I thought that might be you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are we going now?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing here? What do you want with me? Give me one reason not to kill you right now. Really.
I don't know if you could. It wouldn't be very nice. I've just been sent to watch over the orphanage. Keep an eye on you guys.
Sent from who?
The Bathories.
So you work for the Bathories.
Indirectly.
Who do you work for?
I work for Damien.
Who's Damien?
Did I say the wrong name?
Stefan?
Stefan, my gosh.
Damien.
Damien, dude.
Well, all these came from the Vampire Diaries, so that was for Cynthia. Yeah, Stefan, my bad.
We're gonna find out there's a dude.
Okay, yeah, I know. Well, I know you work for
It's
Stefan.
Damon. I don't even think it's Damon.
So your whole group works for the Bathories now, or what?
He's thrown his lot in with them. A little bit, I guess, yeah.
Okay, well, why are you warning me of danger? What do you care?
I don't care that much, but just thought you'd like to know. They have some plans. They know that they can't really get in now. Apparently they've tried to send some people in and can't. But they think that maybe some normal people could. So they're going to try to incentivize people during the slake to get in here.
Yeah, we caught wind of that.
Yeah, for my note, right?
Is that the only place? Nobody else said. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But why would you give us a warning?
I just feel like you should know.
So you don't want them to get in the orphanage and kill us, then?
I mean, if they do, they do. But it's like, you can leave or you can prepare. Defend yourself or something. I mean, whatever happens is really on you now.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Do you know why we're here?
You seem to think that you're here to continue what you did in up at the Bernheim Forest. Just try to take them out.
Yeah, I'm surprised your group didn't take credit for that.
Oh no. Stefan is very much King's lackey, so he would not take any credit for hurting the Empire at all.
Have you guys been through the academy?
No, he thought about it, but the fear of losing his tongue was a little bit too much for him, I think. But no, I've not, and none of our group has, no.
Well, what of the rest of your group? All still alive and well?
I think from what you know, I think we've lost one from way back when we were in your neck of the woods, but we're fine.
No, I don't think it would do me any good to kill you.
If you could.
Yeah, sure, if I could.
Yeah. She smiles real big at that.
I've killed a lot scarier things than you.
I'm sure. I have too.
So you're just going to be standing over here just watching the place.
For a few hours, and then someone else will take my place.
What if you don't? What if you're not here when they get here?
Oh, someone else will just watch you from somewhere else, I guess. I don't know.
You don't know much, do you?
If you ask the right questions, I might. Are they going to miss me if I'm
Well, why-
gone? Probably not, but
Why do you want to give me any information? I mean, these are the people you're working for, and we're trying to take them down. I'm sure you know that.
I don't really think that you can take them down.
Yeah, we've heard that before, but we've already taken down one of them.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you had an army the last time, but
What do you mean? All of us?
the at the Bernheim Forest, I assume.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we didn't have an army. I'm just talking about the Bathories. We killed
Oh.
Catherine, last night.
Yeah,
so.
she was pretty foolhardy coming here like that.
We could have easily killed the other one as well.
You should have then.
We didn't know how. We do now.
Well, good. Thanks for telling me. I'll let them know.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, we
they
killed-
kind of know because Catherine's already dead. I
Exactly,
suppose.
yeah. So we don't mind them knowing that we're capable of that.
Elizabeth is not pleased with that, by the way.
Well, I'm sure she's not, but we weren't very pleased when they kidnapped our man and turned him into some type of creature either, so. And kidnapped a bunch of... Do you know anything about where they're holding all of the young girls? You
Kind
being,
of furrows her brow at that.
you being a young woman yourself, I would think you would care about something like that.
I'm not so young anymore. But no, I've not heard or seen tale of any small girls.
Okay, well, this orphanage that we're currently... that we've fortified for ourselves... there was originally 23, I think, boys and about equal girls. Is that what we knew? About the same amount of girls.
Maybe, yeah.
We were able to rescue the boys, but the girls are nowhere to be seen. There's tunnels under the orphanage that lead to some type of strange chambers down there. Don't know where else it goes. We haven't ventured in much further, but
I have always heard rumors that young girls disappeared in this city.
why are you working for this cause? Like,
I work for Stefan.
well, what's in it for you?
I
Are you aligned with the king? Do you agree with this current regime? Do you agree with the Bathories? Like,
I don't know if the status quo is really going to change. I don't know if it'd be any better if it did. All I know is I owe Stefan a lot. And
in what way?
in monetary ways, like
You just owe him money.
more money than I care to tell you about.
Bye. From what? What, did he bail you out of a situation or something?
Something like that, yeah. Me and my late husband had gambling problems, and more problems on top of that. It just kind of all snowballed, and Stefan took care of it. But now,
Why? Because he knew he could use you, or what?
yeah, I got a reputation for being able to get into places, take things.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Did you?
I
Yes.
mean, you planted a note on me.
Yeah.
You said that was the second time you had gotten me, so
Yeah.
I don't know when the other time was for sure. But I'm
Back
sure
in
I'm
Derry.
missing something.
Back in Derry, I lifted your coin pouch.
Yes.
You were playing with some long blonde-haired man.
Yeah. I remember the night. Not
You're very
night.
talented, by the way.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it. Haven't gotten to practice much in the past, few months since you destroyed my life, so.
It's fair. I'd say Stefan destroyed your life.
You were right there with him.
I was actually quite a bit away trying to return the chickens.
Well, you didn't stop him. You didn't say anything.
It's not my place.
That's a good excuse. You know, it's not really our place to be trying to take down the rulers of this land either, but...
It's not. And it'll probably get you killed.
Well, we don't have any other choice.
You do. Maybe just not a choice you enjoy. I don't always enjoy the things that I have to do.
But we don't enjoy doing what we're doing.
Well, then stop. That's a choice. You can leave. You can do something else. I highly recommend you do.
It's not really an option. We don't have anything else to go to. Because it's gone now.
I didn't destroy it.
No.
Again, your actions
Indirectly.
did that.
What actions?
From what I've heard, you made fun of Lord Hornbeam a whole lot.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we came back into our town to find our homes burned and...
Just the bakery.
Yeah, but we were framed for the murder that your
Again,
group
that was Stefan.
committed.
I couldn't do anything about that.
I know. I'm just saying. That's why we're in this entire situation.
You had choices after that. You could have left and lived quiet lives.
We wanted to clear our names and go back to our town.
You raising your hand? What?
Yeah, I just so since I'm on the roof, can I roll for perception?
You're on the opposite side of the street.
Yeah.
You can roll
Can I
for
roll
perception.
for
He's got the eagle
perception?
eyes. He might be able to read the
To
lips.
see if he's like all right.
Yeah.
11 and 20. So I'll take the 20.
Yeah. You see Quincy is standing talking to a hooded small figure. You might can see some blonde hair poking out of her hood.
Are they looking aggressive?
I don't know. Do you look? She's leaning against the chimney still. Very
Your
relaxed.
perception was high.
It was a 20.
I mean,
Are you like clenching your fists or?
no, not super. I would just say like it looks pretty nonchalant, but you can probably tell that I'm trying not to get too close to her. Like maybe I'm prepared if she makes a move, or I might just like I'm trying not to get too close to her because I don't want her to take something from me. Is what I think is in Quincy's mind. So like I'm like from me to Seth. I'm not like whispering to Anthony right here. It's probably this distance.
Okay. Well, I'm one aggressive hand sign away from coming over, so
Okay.
just careful.
How far is he away?
40 feet.
Oh, that's as far as he is?
Oh no.
It's all the way across the...
Yeah, it's all the way across the yard
Courtyard.
and the yard is probably about 20 feet. He's on top of the roof. Another 10, maybe 50 or 60 feet. He's not too far.
Oh, okay. So I can send him a message.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what you're playing at. I don't know why you've decided to try to help us, but,
I'm helping you. I don't care
Why?
anything about your friends.
why?
I just do. Just leave it at that.
Okay, well, we appreciate it. But I don't know where to go from here. What do you know about this Slake Festival? Do the Bathories have something planned that you know of? Where are you staying? Are you staying in the castle?
Yeah, we're staying at the castle.
Well, surely you picked up wind of something. What is this a distraction? Is it a... What is it? What is this about?
At first, it was supposed to be a celebration that your group had been defeated.
Right.
But as you continued to thwart that, it's become a means of trying to destroy you, possibly. But also, she has a lot of important backers who are getting sick of the way things are being run, and she's needing to give them a little bit of slack off their chain for them to do whatever they want.
So you think this is a time for the upper echelons of this society to blow off some steam?
Yes. More than anything, that's it. Catherine was, the plan she had. But you've kind of taken care of that already. But
What are the common people? What's gonna?
Some of the common people they think will probably take place in this. I mean, there's some rough people in this town, and there's gonna be a lot of damage, and they're expecting that. But even the damage will be beneficial for the city because it'll give work to some of the repair crew, some of the construction people.
But with no trade, where they get materials, where I mean, they've got the place locked down, and it's going to implode on itself. They're going to attack their own people. Like,
Well, thinning out the herd.
I suppose it just looks like a sign of weakness to me. It looks like a time when
They're not too worried about the common people. They're worried about their kind.
So what you're saying is their kind is maybe be a little bit more prominent than we originally
Oh,
thought.
yes.
There's many of them.
Yes. At all levels of the society, there are vampires.
Common people all the way
Common
up.
people all the way up. And honestly, the higher up you get, the more likely that they are, and the more that there are.
Do you know anything about the Circle? Have you heard of the Circle? Are they worried
Yeah.
about the Circle?
They're not really overly concerned with the Circle. I mean, I guess they're just as strong as some of them, but they're disorganized enough and fearful enough that they're not really.
Are there other organizations like the Circle? Are there other vampire cults that oppose the regime, or
Not that I've heard.
all very interesting? So, do you think, from your perspective, do we let this lake happen, or is there something we could do to stop it?
I don't know what you would do to stop it.
I don't know if there's anything we can do to stop it. I'm just wondering if we just hole up, let it happen, and then maybe attack when they're weak. Or do you think the slake is going to make them stronger? Instead of thinning of the herd, but
Stronger.
I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it. What is it 3 days out at this point? 5? Okay. I mean, even if we were to say the Bathory's disappeared, all of them, it's still going to happen. It's still going to be
I mean,
rioting. in
no,
the street.
if there was some radical change in government, maybe you could put a stop to it, but you think you can do that in 5 days?
Probably not. Elizabeth, do you know of like what she's capable of on her own? How much more powerful would she be than the other two sisters?
She is supposedly the strongest of the three by quite a bit. Quite a fair margin.
But we wouldn't have to fight the three together.
Might have to fight two.
How much information are you willing to give up here? I mean, you've been an open book so far.
Well, I don't know how much it's going to help you. What kind of information are you looking for?
I mean, what does it look like in the castle? What's the security situation? How many black cloaks are in the castle?
Oh,
Defense-wise, are there weak spots? Is there anything?
I've not really looked throughout the castle much. I've not been interested in it.
I mean, your group is powerful as well. You've been around.
Yeah.
If you were going to make an attack on the castle, if you were to get inside, if you
we
were going
wouldn't.
if you were,
I've not even thought about it because that's just not. Stefan's not going to do that.
would you have any way of knowing of if this tunnel that I told you about under the orphanage, if it runs all the way to the castle? Do you,
I've not heard anything about a tunnel. Possible.
would you be interested in poking around?
Why? I'm telling you to leave. I'm trying to convey to you that you don't need to stay here.
I know what you're trying to portray to me, but I don't think that's going to happen. And we need as much information about what's in there as possible. Whether it's a death mission or not, we need to talk to our superiors to figure out what the best plan
How
of
many
action
of you
is.
are there? 7? 6? 7?
7.
7? You're not going to be able to take on a full castle. If
Probably not, unless we play our cards right.
There's definitely more than 20 guards in there.
You wouldn't think we could take down the academy either, and we managed to do that. So
No.
That was not with an army. That was not with any help whatsoever. We had one man on the inside, and we didn't know he was a man on the inside.
Well, I'll give it to you. You're quite impressive, Quincy.
Not me. My crew.
You are, and sure, your crew's fine. But, I mean, if they have just 20 guards, and Catherine herself, who knows how many lackeys, I mean,
Are they expecting an attack from us?
no. Why would anyone in a castle expect to be attacked by you,
Are they
Seven?
okay? Say this when the slake happens. Are they going to be out?
Catherine had planned on it. I doubt that Elizabeth will be.
So this isn't going to be a chance to draw them out.
No, they expect looting and fires and pillaging and all kinds of things.
Let me ask you this: if they feast on the common rabble, non-vampires, what's left?
They can't take them all, for sure.
I mean, they have to have something to eat, you know.
Yeah.
And without trade, without tourists, without people in and out of here. I mean, this used to be a multicultural center, hub of trade and everything, entertainment, all types of different people. Like, and then there's no kids coming in and out.
They're
The orphanage is done. Their farm. I almost think we just wait them out.
Eventually, they'll have to open the place back up. The nation will have to resume.
Kind of makes it seem like we should just wait them out. Maybe we should leave.
Maybe,
Come back in full force.
if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Are you expected to relay this conversation to anybody?
Why would you come and talk to me?
Well, no, but you've already done. I mean, you contacted me.
I felt like I was obliged to.
No. I appreciate that even within your group of fiends that there maybe is someone who has some type of virtue left.
Oh, I have no virtue.
Well, otherwise you wouldn't be telling me all this. You're secretly hoping that there's a way to keep this junk from continuing.
I just would like for you to leave this place.
Me in particular.
Yes, you in particular.
Why? Inside check. Before she says anything?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh. Okay.
+3.
There is a look of sadness that crosses her eyes. She actually bows her head at this point. And she looks back up at you and she's blinking away tears. We just have history that you don't know about. And I don't care to share with you, but
You mean I've known you before? Here? In Galeport?
no.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to share anything with me. I appreciate you looking out for my well-being for whatever your reasons may be, but
If you come up against the Bathories while we're here to defend or whatever, I will most likely have to fight your group. And I would rather that not happen. For your sake.
no. You could leave as well. You say I can make my own
I
decisions.
can't.
You can't.
I don't have a decision. Stefan literally owns me.
We've got some rafts outside the city. If you can get outside the city, find a raft, paddle away.
You don't understand. And you couldn't.
So you have no desire to join our cause or work from the inside for us.
I have no ability
You have ability.
not to join you.
Can you send a message?
No. You mean magically?
Yeah.
No. That's what I thought.
Okay. Shame. Okay, well. Good luck. Just gonna turn and go back.
As you're walking away, I wish you'd leave. Have a good night.
I just kind of pause at the top of wherever I climbed up, and then I'm just gonna go down. And I'm gonna go back the way I came. I kind of snuck around the outside of the courtyard or whatever across the street, and come back around and climb over the wall in the back of the house and go in the back door that we created.
Okay.
I'm assuming Rask saw
What are you
me.
doing, Rask?
Just go back inside.
Okay.
Okay, what was going on in the house? I said I was going out, and Rask followed me, but I don't know what everybody else was doing. So
Tate was still cooking, I think.
I think you were cooking.
And I had just finished with Gillard's glaive and giving it back to him.
Yep. I think I was practicing with it.
There was plans for the next day, y'all, to go to Helga's house.
Yeah.
You two and Helga, I think.
I definitely didn't forget.
Front door?
Front door.
Did I see anybody when I was walking? Is anybody watching the front door?
I'm throwing my nun outfit on.
Is that
real
like it
quick.
right as soon as I came in?
You were watching the front door.
A minute or two afterwards.
Didn't I mend the front door?
Huh?
Didn't I mend the front door?
Yes.
It's arcane lock.
And the arcane locked it.
Wait, but you didn't know about the casting cost. Did you
Yeah.
recast it?
No, because I don't have any money.
So
Cast
no
cost
arc.
of Arcane Lock.
He was going to.
It's like
but
50
then you
gold.
realized-
Okay, well it's just it's mended well. The poor door.
So I'm gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna use elemental attunement and make a little square opening, so I can peek through.
Okay.
Hello?
What elemental attuning did
Turn to the wood.
No.
Yeah, it's a big wooden
Fire.
door.
Where's it going? We just made
To Earth.
Freshly mended door.
I'm just doing Earth.
It's a wood door.
Yeah, it's wood.
Oh.
Where have you seen?
So I'm
an
gonna
earth
take my
door?
dagger.
He has
right?
a yeah. He made an earth door at the back.
Yeah, because it was stone.
A
I
stone
thought that's
door.
what we did the front door.
No,
with.
the front
door's still the
got
front
fixed.
door.
The front door's
door's
just
there.
wood.
Yeah.
Just a big
And
wood
we
door.
think that this is okay.
Heavy oaken.
like 6 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has.
We had an arcane lock that
it had
that
magical
held
lock
for a
on
while.
it, but that got broke when
You even put makeup on.
yeah. It makes the eyes look better.
So I'm gonna yell,
like-
"Who is it?" And then I'm gonna stab my dagger through the door.
Okay.
Well, there's no need for that.
Oh.
I'm here to talk.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Rask goes at the door.
I don't know. I don't know.
mean, you can find out once you open the door. My name's Everett. Don't mean you any harm.
Everett. Sounds like a Western name. I don't know how to open this door.
Rask, don't open the door.
I don't know how. Sorry, Everett. I'm just wait outside the door.
I'm gonna run up the stairs and look out the. Can I see from that window?
Yeah,
down
it's dark, but
You'd be looking straight now.
yeah, you'd be looking straight out. It's dark. You see a dark-haired male standing.
Does he have like anything? Does he have gear, armor? Does he have a torch?
I have
You look like a
armor.
black cloak.
I have a backpack. I don't look like a black
You
cloak.
look like an adventurer.
just like an adventurer. Yeah,
Okay.
just like your regular guy.
What do you want?
Jean jacket.
Yes, it's part of my armor. Well, it'd be easier if I could see your face. Do you think you could open the door?
Why would I
or-
show you? Why would I show you my face, Everett?
Well, I gotta
Why?
make
That
sure
doesn't
I know
make
who
any
I'm
sense.
talking to.
I'm the
Doesn't
literal god of the elements.
Doesn't the Hallow extend out to the grounds a little bit, or is it just inside the walls?
Strictly the walls.
Didn't you walk around the yard though?
He was walking around
touching the outside, walls of yeah. the
house.
Ah, gotcha.
Creating the bubble.
Because it's only 120 or
That
100
was
feet.
Gillard asking him if the Hallow went outside.
Well, I guess if he's bad, he could come in. He won't be able to come in anyway.
Yeah,
Well, he could. He just might be blind. Maybe. There's a chance he would go
so
blind.
we could just.
Wait, what is the rules on your?
If you are allied with the king, if you are Fey Fiend Undead, Elemental.
Excluded Celestial, right?
I excluded Celestial. So if he's an angel,
I'm an angel.
If it's Tira herself,
I'm your guardian angel.
That's like the biblically accurate angel. Be not afraid.
Yeah, it's just a big wheel of eyes rolls through. It's like I pull this up every time.
Rask, what does he want?
I don't know. It just keeps telling me his name, and he wants to see my face. That's not how this
I
works.
mean, you said you're the god of the elementals, so I mean.
Yeah, and I like to stay that way. That's why the door doesn't open.
Well, if you're the god, then how would I be able to even touch that?
That's a really good question. I'm more like a baby god. You know what?
So you're the baby god of the elementals.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What's your name, baby god?
Guys,
Baby god.
guys.
I like this guy. He's stroking my ego.
I want to let you in. I want to let you in.
Okay.
But I'm just letting you know, if you're any kind of bad, then
Right.
it's gonna hurt really bad, and our cook is gonna beat you to death.
Your cook?
Yes,
With what? A baguette?
a holy piece of bread,
Oh,
my
okay.
friend.
Well, okay. I mean you no harm.
Thank you.
I just want to talk. Just want to talk.
Thank you.
Do you open the door now?
Subordinates,
Subordinate.
can somebody open this door, please?
It's
So I
just
take
a door.
Just open it.
So I take it you're the leader, baby god?
So I'm just gonna leave my dagger in the door for now.
It doesn't have arcane lock on it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll open the
the
door.
only thing holding it up is basically you're trying to open it when your hand is on it. So,
I
so this is it.
I get to a vantage point. I got my javelin ready.
Okay.
I have a javelin ready.
So you're standing over the banister.
Yeah, in case you tried.
Yep. So you're opening the door?
Yep.
This man is standing behind it. He's about the same age as all of you. Well fit, has nice clothes on.
So we're still going with the Vampire Diaries thing.
Is he definitely a vampire?
Van Helsing.
Well, if he's a vampire, he can't come in. He'd be repelled.
Thren is going to be very.
Well, Mister, what'd you say your name was?
Everett.
You are absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
sexy
Thank
snake.
you. You as well, baby god.
I
I got that. Like it was like a more attractive Snape. Yeah.
oh my
Long black hair.
I must think he's.
I'm just come on in. Come on in.
All right, so I go through.
Are you blind?
I'm not
Wait,
blind.
no,
blind.
that's not how it would be. It would be he throws a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Do I have to if I'm none of those things?
you're none of those things.
I'm none of those
Are you
things.
allied with the king at all?
No.
This is just Anthony to Dexter.
No.
Are you even a little bit?
Not even remotely.
You don't like him at all.
I don't like him, yeah.
Okay, don't
He's
throw
a bad
don't
guy.
throw the dice then.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hey, Buck, some guy is here.
A really good looking one. This doesn't make sense.
Do you normally get ugly people or?
Our group is just really,
Oh,
A
so
lot
me
of
and
different
so like me
ones.
and you are probably the two best looking so far.
usually take
Oh
all
my! Oh my! Yeah, I'm bunking with him. This is my guy.
Just like that, Gillard.
We got another roomie.
He just latches on to the newest player.
Absolutely. Get on in here.
What do you want, Everett?
All right, wait. I walk in. Do I just see you two at this point?
Well, I'm upstairs, so I don't know if you would see me.
Oh, okay, so I just
You just hear an echo through the
Yeah,
hall.
I don't
just
know
see
where you
Raz.
are. Gillard, where are you in
I'm
Urus?
still in the wherever I was training, so the kitchen.
They hollered at me, so I'm coming out at least into the.
Urus,
where
were
I
you
can
still
see the
working at
front
your
door.
forge?
No, I had finished on his glaive. I think I was probably
I'm
going to
thinking
go.
we're probably all kind of in the common.
Does that mean we didn't
area
put the
there.
forge right in front of the door?
You did not.
No, the forge was in like a separate room somewhere.
That's a missed opportunity.
In one of the meeting rooms.
Anvil in front of the door.
It's a ghostly anvil,
Yeah.
You could walk right through it if you wanted.
but also a hammer works on it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So,
Thren, where are you?
so where it really gets complicated is if somebody is holding a warhammer. They could go through it, but their hammer would get stuck.
I think after I get done working on the door, I think I'll just go in wherever everybody's
Okay,
at.
so everybody's in like the kitchen area.
Yeah. I'll just read a book. Well, everybody's.
We have a new guy here, and you decide to read a book.
Well, until he gets here, then
Yeah.
I'll snap into doing that.
must be a good book.
Absolutely, it is. This is our bloodsucker.
Bloodsucker.
This is our songman. This is our
Songman.
cook. This is our smith, and that's our boy. That's Papa
the
G.
boy.
He's the muscle.
Yeah.
It's your papa.
Well,
So that's Daddy God.
yeah, that's
God.
that's Daddy God.
Shut up. Shut your whole face.
He's adopted.
Daddy.
Welcome back to the table, Dexter.
Everything about what you said is abhorrent.
What I have figured out right now is this is not Jarrett.
You know what's even crazier?
It's not Jared.
Church service.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, it's not Jared.
It's not Jared.
Anyway,
It's every son of Jarrett.
It's Jared's brother.
Jared, son of Jared.
that would be hilarious. Why didn't I do that?
I heard you met my pa.
Anyway,
He's only half done.
so I look at everybody. I'm Everett.
What are you doing here, Everett?
Well, and I'll tell you my story. I'm just
The
gonna come
whole
out.
thing.
Just be easier that way.
Monologue. He's obviously a bad guy.
How'd you know? I'm from the Glistening Thicket. My village was destroyed by the giants by Duke Hornbeam. I don't know if anybody else survived or if anybody else from there made it out.
We know one.
Who?
His name is Oren.
The village idiot?
Well,
We
I
always
wouldn't
saw
say
him
that.
running around pickpocketing people and like running around with these wild dogs and animals.
yeah, he disappeared.
The Fletcher at Derry.
That was a relation. What was the Fletcher's
We
name?
had to go to the glistening
Tara
thicket.
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Tara? Yeah, I think so.
We know. I think it was her sister.
Okay.
That was her mom. Her mom ran the one in the glistening thicket.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we know.
So
we've
there's-
been there.
There's other survivors.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. To
Well,
know.
a couple.
Well, my family, we owned a jewelry shop, just small, nothing big. I was an apprentice under my father, and the giants beset all of us. We were all marked as traitors. So now I am on. Since then, I've been moving from town to town. I've just been trying to make it, trying not to fall apart. I made it to Galeport here. I was trying to get an apprenticeship under another jeweler, but it's kind of hard when you're marked as a traitor to the king to get any work. And I ran into the circle and was doing work for them, not as a jeweler, but just errands, like an errand boy. Nothing extravagant. But they're not exactly the type of people that you want to be around.
Yeah, they're vampires. Did
Yeah,
you know? Okay.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just trying to
Yeah,
make sure we're all up
that
to
one they
speed.
were looking at me. Really, they were looking at my neck, and I was trying to get out of there. So anyway,
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
by being around them, I've heard of y'all, and because of the upcoming Slake and with the Bathories, I've been trying to find you guys for quite some time now. You seem more of the kind of people that I would want to ally myself with.
He has a pretty distinguished face. Have we seen any posters of him with? Because I know they talked about posting posters of us. I don't know if we ever saw any or not, but have we seen anything from him or any reference to him being a traitor?
No, because they would
This
have.
one we did have some wanted posters of us, didn't we?
Well, we did a bus. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Me
Not
and
him.
Gillard for sure.
Yeah, of him, they would have just assumed he's dead.
Well, I just wonder he could. Well, I mean, because he said he couldn't get jobs because he's wanted. Is there like?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, they assume that I'm dead, but I'm not going to be going around telling people, "Hey, I'm from the town of traders that was killed by
being
giants."
being marked as a traitor, like, are you actually marked in some way?
No.
Oh, okay.
But at the same, on the same token, he couldn't. If he wanted to apprentice under a jeweler, he couldn't give them his information.
His
because-
reference, it can't be the glistening thicket.
Right. I
Okay.
can't exactly tell people.
say
I'd
you
have to.
gotta-
It all be based upon lies, and how that works out. So
Could say you're a refugee from Derry.
that's true. But anyway, I don't know. I don't think that's the path I want anymore. I'm still. The king has took everything from us.
Yeah.
He destroyed my village. He destroyed my family. He destroyed our shop. He took everything from our livelihood from us. Sounds really familiar.
Yes, it does, Buck, doesn't it? Well, Everett, I mean, I don't want to speak for all of us, but
We're gonna kill a king.
here's well, I'm getting to that, but we are. If you value your life very much, I don't know if we're really the people you wanna. Like, do you understand the risk here? Like, I don't know how much you know about us, but
Not much, except from what the Circle and the Bathories have said.
What my halfling friend is trying to say is the last two people that joined us died.
Oh,
Right. Two.
yes.
Two.
Corvus.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Wow.
One of them was allied with
That's
the
a pretty
circle.
good track record. I mean,
Yeah, one of them was a member of the circle. We knew him for a week or so.
And if we're splitting hairs here, one's also missing. The village idiot missing.
Yeah, that was on his own
yeah.
accord, though. That was
You
We
lost.
don't know
You
that.
lost nothing.
that is true.
You lost nothing with Orin. I mean,
just being a little group fighting the entire empire, I'd say we're doing pretty good.
yeah.
Only losing 3 people.
Is it just y'all, or do you have other
They've
companions?
lost a lot more than
Just
3.
us.
Just you.
Well, go ahead, Buck. Well, Gillard, maybe you should tell him.
Yeah, Gillard would be the expert.
He asked if we had more compatriots, like a larger group.
In this city, no.
Well, no, not here, but
No, but we.
That's why the urgency on our life expectancy isn't too great, because here we are alone.
Right. But
And
we do.
I wouldn't go into any more details as we don't really know the guy.
good idea.
We do have a good idea there. Gillard is what I was trying to get around to. Is a good idea of asking you and telling and things. I wasn't trying to spill any beans at all.
Yeah, that's why I threw it to Gillard, because I tend to talk way too much about things.
Well, I understand if I'm new. This is the first time we talked. I'm not asking for your trust today, but
What do you bring to the table here?
Are you in the orphanage, or are you still outside?
No, he's
I'm
in
in the orphanage.
Okay.
He's just in the.
And then I whispered to Buck, did anything happen when he come in? All right, let's just close the door, because we're exposing ourselves. to
I assume the
outside.
door was
You're
open.
letting the heat out.
Yeah, you're letting the heat. Yeah.
The heater's
Rask shut it behind him. He's still trying to pull his dagger out.
Nope, I open and close with the dagger now.
That's awesome.
People may have a penalty of coming in, but arrows don't. You can't blind an arrow.
True that.
Well, an undead arrow you can. You can repel it.
Yeah, if it's. Yeah.
Well,
You have to kill it first, and that's hard.
What are your abilities?
I mean, as far as it comes to that, I mean, outside the forest, after they destroyed the glistening thicket, there was some wreckage around one of the houses there, and there was a chest. I found this book, and I've been slowly learning some magic.
Oh, okay.
So
That would be good.
We'll see.
What type of magic? You and Thren could maybe have a
Just
great conversation.
different types.
necromancy,
No,
blood magic.
no. He's a bloodsucker. Do you do the blood magic? I've heard of this.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't really delve into that. No.
Bloodsucker's a little offensive, also.
Well, why'd you call him that? He's your friend.
He has a point.
Oh, it's like your word. You can use that word, but I can't use that word. I got it. Okay. I understand, bloodsucker.
No, not even if you change it to an A. Not even if you do that.
That is so bad.
I apologize. I apologize.
hilarious.
Excuse me. Forgive me.
Well, Everett, we appreciate the story and everything. You understand if we're not.
Right. I
I
understand.
mean, you're here now. We are being watched intensely, so basically, you've already forfeited your life.
Some of the last people.
Oh, well.
Some of the last people we let in here tried to kill us. So
And we've told you everything already, so you can't leave.
That's good.
Oh, what?
So that means I'm in, right?
What can we assume?
Absolutely. If it's up to me, yeah.
I'm
At
like,
the very least, you are under our protection as a refugee.
Like, what are the odds of death? I mean, you said the last 2 people died?
Yeah, but when we
Very unlucky. It was
Yeah.
random.
the odds when you look at our group compared to the number of losses that we have accumulated, they don't look that bad. It's not terrible.
Oh, yeah, because
but
there's
then
still
again,
6 of you guys here.
it's
Yeah,
about
but-
50%.
but then again, we haven't we've not gone against the numbers that we're about to face.
I did fight an undead dragon, though. Came out of that one on top.
He wasn't undead.
He was, pretty much dead. He's mine now, anyways.
So you
He
fought
was
a dead
diseased.
dragon?
He was diseased.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was diseased.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Well.
we're pretty awesome.
This is the path I've chosen, I guess.
And the path has chosen you, good sir.
Goodness.
I mean, we can always use the numbers, I suppose.
Yeah, just another body to throw at him, right, Quince?
Well,
Meat shields.
at least y'all won't be trying to drink my blood like the circle was, so.
That's what he could be. He could be Thren's.
To-go pouch.
Yeah. he could be his flask.
least you guys aren't trying to drink my blood. That's what he could do.
I want to. Speaking of yesterday, there's a bunch of bodies in the house. What are we doing with those?
Yeah, it's starting
Oh
to
yeah,
smell.
the dead vampires.
Should we just
Take
take
them
them?
downstairs and throw them down the...
No, I want to use that passage.
No, I mean, I'm saying we can.
Can't we
but,
just throw them outside and the sun should disperse it, right?
Does anybody have any magic
I
for
don't think
this?
that's how bodies work.
If
Well,
they're
vampire bodies, maybe. We don't know.
We could burn them.
I don't
the
want the
house?
smoke.
Not in the house. No.
what'd you say?
I don't want the smoke.
I mean, isn't there a chimney? I feel like there's a chimney.
Yeah, there'd be a fireplace.
Yeah, there's.
I'd rather not have. Look, I burned that
Burning
that
flesh.
tree thing, that tree giant thing, and it stank really bad. I'd rather not have that in the whole house.
I could take them one by one,
mean, I understand
fly them
that's-
through the city, and just drop them.
I actually,
random
I'm
breeze.
not against that
Hallelujah! It's raining, man.
Can we,
idea. How far can you take them, Rask?
I can take them as far as you need.
Buck? Could you like bury them in the floor with any of your magic or anything?
I mean,
You like pile them up and you make a sinkhole.
I can sinkhole.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, I know you're serious. That's what's funny.
Oh, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Let's see. What did I use? Did I use stone shape?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I think that was it. Yeah.
See, stone shape is not meld into stone, and it's not. It's
Isn't that the best one though? The
stone
highest
shape.
tier? I thought that was the highest tier of it. I thought Melted Stone is lower. Melted Stone is just for you. I thought Stone Shape was for
Yeah.
interacting with the rest
Melted
surroundings.
Stone's like if you're gonna rest for 8 hours
In the wall.
in the wall.
An object of medium size or smaller.
So one thing.
Right.
Just one.
Yeah.
And we have like what, at least 7 bodies.
Guess we just put them in one of the random rooms.
Yeah.
I could drop them back off at the castle.
Actually, I'd say the hallowed spell cleaned them out for y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Does it eject things?
Yeah.
So did their bodies just launch out of the?
They disintegrated.
It disintegrated trying to be pushed through the walls and stuff, yeah.
Okay, so that whole conversation never happened.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just now realized that the bodies are actually gone.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Rask took them and flew them and threw them around the city.
GEAS.
I think that's gas.
Gaius or Gaius. It's one of those
Gaius.
two. I think it's Gaius. I think it's how it's actually pronounced. Is that the illusionary terrain thing,
No, this is
or is it the mass charm? It's something in mass.
you
It's
issue a command and they have to carry it out.
Yeah, that's a. It's. I knew it was an upgraded area of effect of something else.
If the creature can understand you, it must succeed. You can issue any command you choose.
So it's
Short
a
an
ma-
activity that would result in certain death. Should you issue a suicidal command?
Buck, how's that meal coming?
It's slow cooking, but we're doing great.
Okay, well I think we need to gather around the table and
It's
have
about done.
a nice family group conversation, and maybe with Everett here. You know.
Okay.
What about me? Can I eat with you guys?
Hey, of course, I'll
I
go.
mean,
Yeah.
why not? Yeah.
Yeah, since you're stuck here along with Everett.
I hope you like meat stew.
So you're stuck here too?
Yeah, they didn't tell me the
Oh, they didn't
you're gonna
say-
die part
Oh.
very quickly.
I want to pick Helga
They
up.
kind of made me come here and then
Oh.
told me that I couldn't leave.
Oh.
I felt almost kidnapped.
You're not gonna be on the front lines with us.
She's now being cradled by me as I walk her to the kitchen. Come with me, my sweet.
But Everett, I assume from your tragic past.
What do you
moved
mean?
on
Are you
front
picking
lines
her
with us,
up?
So you got a different insight.
Yes, and it's heavy. Yes. She is a
She's stout.
She's a
She's
stout woman.
Yeah, dwarves are stout. She does not allow you to carry her.
I will set her down gently, like the princess she is, and escort her to the kitchen.
Serve us, Buck. I'm just kidding. Do we need to like form a
Sorry,
line?
what was that, Quince?
Do we need to like form a line or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yeah, you do.
We'll just get our own.
Yeah.
Go sit at the table. I
Hey,
was
Quince.
just a joke.
Quince, hold out your hands. You don't get a bowl.
So what is it you made? A roast chicken and roast beef
Yeah.
in the same pot.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
That's
I
gross.
Just a
can't
lot
remember.
of meat.
I really don't know.
And lots of vegetables, I think,
Yeah.
and bread.
Made
Yeah.
a stew and some bread.
Sure. Lot of roast.
Roast
Stuff.
beef and roast chicken in the same pot.
Why not?
I don't know why not, but I
That's-
don't think
a
it's
special,
right.
Special recipe.
Yeah.
It's Buck's thing.
It was already roasted. When you put
7
it in
grain
there.
bread and 2 meat stew.
Yeah, there you go. Buck's famous 2 meat stew.
Meat
What's in it?
stew.
2 meats.
Okay. So y'all are taking the food into the dining room.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of tables, more tables
Big
than y'all
giant dining
Yeah.
hall.
We're just gonna
Just like
The size
cafeteria.
of a college.
we're gonna push a
Cafeteria
couple
school.
together, one long table, all sit around like we are here.
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park when the kids are eating Jello at the table in the middle of this big room and Velociraptor.
Jello's
comes in.
shaking.
Yeah.
Who's the? Oh,
That's how Helga eats her Jello. Her hand doesn't stop shaking.
Okay,
Hey, dwarves drink a lot. She hasn't had any in a while, so she's got the shake.
I have some news. Does anybody else have news?
Yeah. Well, you already busted open with that, so you might as well.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and share then.
I got something I'd like to say.
Anybody else like to speak first?
So, Rask watched as I went earlier across the street as I saw a small figure watching the building.
More circle.
Well, I wasn't sure, but I had a feeling it was the same person that bumped into me at the in the market and planted the note on me. You know, I had that conversation already.
A lot of tension. There was a lot of tension there.
Yeah. So I wanted to. I thought maybe they were wanting to speak to me. Something. Get over there. Ends up. Now get this. It's that the short one from Stefan's crew. Yeah.
What are they doing here?
Well,
Well, we've known that
We knew they were
heard
here.
word that they were here.
but yeah, I do know what they're doing here now. So they're allied with the Bathories. Now this one, Jules, I think we already knew her name. I don't know why we knew her name, but yeah, she's working with them, but she's indirectly, of course, it's just all excuses, you know. We all have decisions to make. She says, she works with Stefan and she owes him a lot of money. She doesn't have any choice on whether or not to do what he says or go along with whatever his plans are. So he has allied himself and is working with the Bathories now. I don't know if he's a vampire. I don't know any of that. But anyway, so their group is working with the Bathories. They're staying at the castle. She was sent here to watch. But she, for some reason, she says we have history. I don't know. I don't recognize her.
How do you always get the girls?
She's older than me. She's not like a... Well, because, Rask, I'm not trying to carry them to the dinner table when I barely know them.
All right.
That helps.
Fair enough.
You're just a little too much with it, Rask. We've had this conversation before.
Just a little bit too much.
About the blue lady. You know?
That one you can't blame me for. She was
No.
a different dimension creature. Like, I saw our babies.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, though. Go ahead.
So, anyway, so she wanted to warn me. She says she thinks I need to get out of town. She said she doesn't care about what the rest of you do. She only cares about me for whatever reason. But anyway, which it's not the first time we've been told that our efforts are going to be fruitless. But anyway,
I think that makes the third time this city.
yeah.
To me, it sounds like if it really is the case, I'm not saying trust anything that she says. But if we kill Stefan, then we see her true metal.
Now, I haven't met this group yet. Who's the Stefan group? Is this the hero people
Yeah,
you're talking
the
about?
heroes. You know, the ones that ran us out of town. Killed our friend. And
Got y'all beat and ended up to me at the academy?
yes. Yeah. We've run into
Not only
them a
did
few
we
times.
beat them, we humiliated them.
Yeah.
They ran away from us.
And y'all, Everett's here at the table.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, Everett, sorry. I mean, there's a
they-
lot of stories here.
They burned my home and place of business. It was both.
Yeah, and framed us for the murder, you know, the whole story.
Yeah. Of course, nobody that knew us believed them, but hands were tied because
The Black Cloaks were coming, and at the time we couldn't have fought off a Black Cloak, a single Black Cloak.
no, we could hardly catch foxes
Yeah,
Chickens.
chickens.
or foxes.
Or kill foxes. Couldn't even fight off Stefan, you know. So anyway, she was. I asked her a lot of questions about the castle. She said it's a death trap. There's lots of them in there. I asked her about the tunnel. She said she doesn't know anything about the tunnel.
So you're telling someone who's working for the Bathories that we're planning on using a tunnel?
No. I just asked if she knew that it went to the castle.
My question, Quincy, is
They know we know about the tunnel. I mean, they know. They know everything.
Yeah.
They would have already known we knew about the tunnels because we rescued the boys.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they pretty much know everything we know. I think it's pretty clear, that we're the enemies. They know who we are. We know who they are. We've killed one of them. And she said that Elizabeth is not happy about it. So, anyway, the Slake. She told me what she knows about the Slake. So, apparently there's probably a lot more vampires than we realized, which we'd speculated that before, from all walks of life. Poor, common man, all the way up to the elites. And she said that, there's a lot of beneficiaries of the, or benefactors of the Duchess that are getting fed up with us shaking their cage, So that's what the Slake is for. She wants to appease the people that are, giving her money. So she's going to let them run rampant and do whatever they want, steal and kill and destroy, whatever. And
Well, that tells me taking out Bathory doesn't stop the Slake from happening.
exactly, yeah. Well, it's just like we saw in the marketplace where we took out Dewberry, and now those shoes have been filled. It's just like we. What else did we do? We did something else.
Killed a bunch of henchmen, but I'm sure they've been replaced.
Well, I was just thinking, it just seems like everything we do, something fills those shoes. So if we kill the Bathories, there's more vampires. If we take out the Circle, or if we take out the Bathories, there's the Circle. If we take out the Circle, there's somebody else. I don't really know what the the plan should be.
We could just leave.
Well, no, we have our goal is to separate this town's attachment to the king, which is Bathory. She's our goal. It's not a good thing for the Circle to take over, but as long as they have no loyalty to the king, and the king will get no reinforcements in this direction once Bathory is gone, we still accomplish our objective.
And also, I mean, the vampirism thing, it's not necessarily like, there's worse things.
Sure, but
Like, there's no way to get rid of all the vampires. And they're not killing everybody.
you can.
They're not killing everybody, though. They're just like, they need a drink of blood every now and then.
They're just different to us because, they're just trying to live the same as we are. The problem is they live by preying on people.
They're parasites. They live off of people.
But we live off of things too. It's just a simple matter of it's how they survive. Being a vampire doesn't make you quote evil. It just makes you different than the fair races. Is that how you refer?
I think
refer to it?
Different dietary functions.
I think it also just needs to be. It needs to be discouraged and doesn't need to be the norm and doesn't need to be popular, because it is destructive. And I think it's creating these power-hungry people is probably what's causing it. What?
For now, we need to focus on taking out the rest of the Bathories and getting those girls back.
Yeah, I know.
And not that I not that I want to blow past that subject altogether, but let's sit and dream for a moment. If we do defeat the Bathories and we set the town into a place where it can be an independent city-state or whatever, our next step, I think, would be to open up the waterway between the Bernheim Forest and down here. So I think...
What are we doing? Are we like settling in here? Why don't we find somebody else to set that up?
Here's the deal. I don't want to say too much in front of Everett here because we already tried to avoid that, but
He's already in, man.
Go ahead. I mean,
I'm here.
I mean,
I
Gillard,
said it. I mean, it's either I leave and you kill me, or I
we've
stay
got
with
we've
you
got
and
to pave
die,
the way
so-
for our people here. Is that not what we're trying to do?
It is. The king is situated in the center of the continent, or center enough that there's not really going to be any trade between here and where we've set up operations. I'm just going to refer to us as we, Everett, and you're just going to have to take that for what it means without us going into more details.
That means I'm gonna die, right?
No, it means we as in our
Yes.
collective,
Oh, okay.
the people us and the people we represent.
You know about this group because of being from the Glistening Thicket.
Okay.
You can make context clues.
So yeah, maybe you've heard of the whatever's going on in Burnham Forest. But anyway, we would never actually be able to establish traders because the king is in the middle of those two places. My understanding of our purpose here is to ensure that no support comes from this direction, which means cutting off the vampires. Their allegiance is to Bathory, most likely out of fear or I don't know, some kind of vampire allegiance. I mean, we know what's going on in Thrin. There's a lot of mind control garbage going on, so maybe she's just literally telling them to do it, and they have no other choice. We want to cut off support to the king. That's the goal here.
Right.
And I just the six and Everett here, the six of us in Everett, we can't change this town. All we can do, our goal is to cut off support to the king.
If we
We
make
could
a
all-
power vacuum by killing off the Bathories, then that will accomplish that.
I mean,
I mean,
it's like I told.
if we throw it into enough disarray to where they have to organize their city.
It's like the academy, you know.
Right. But yeah, it's like I told Quincy and Erst when we went and saw the circle. I don't want the circle to take over, but they have no support to the king, or I don't see why they would. They would be completely self-serving. So should the king fall in distress and send a courier, they have no reason to reply. That's why part of our goal here needs to be take out as many Black Cloaks as possible. If they can speak, they're capable of taking on a command structure. So any Black Cloaks capable of talking need to be eliminated as part of our mission. But the primary goal is definitely Bathory.
Out of game. A few episodes ago, Thran talked to Dalinar in the writing thing. Dalinar said something about Duke Jike and that they were waiting on us to launch an attack.
Right.
And
That's
he
where I was loosely.
Are they
referring
launching
to.
an attack on Galeport, or are they launching an attack at the
the king.
castle? The
Right.
king.
Heading towards the king's castle.
They don't want support coming from Galeport. That was why I was telling y'all that, because
The whole plan, and I think this was said even way back, was that they could not stay up in the Bernheim Forest for long because they'd run out of food, run out of people. Like people just get tired. If an army's not moving, it's dying. So he's like, we can't
And
stay here
costing
long.
money.
Yeah. So we have to start moving that way, but we cannot have people we cannot have.
So we just need to weaken
reinforcements.
this.
And we've been here for what, like 3 weeks?
No, not even close to 3 weeks.
We've been here.
We weren't here for like 3 days, and we also were in the Weasel for
Maybe
2
10,
days.
12
When
days.
when did they announce the Slake?
Slake.
2 weeks
So
ago.
Seth announced this like 10 days away.
Yeah.
4 days passed, then 3 days in the Weasel, then 2 days.
What I'm saying,
now we're 5 days.
I'm not worried about that. Okay, I know how we got from
Right, that was
when they announced the Slake to here, but when did they
What day did they
from,
announce
from
this,
when
like?
we came in to when they announced? How many
Oh,
days was
Had
that?
not been long.
couldn't have been more than a couple days.
It had to have been like
It was less than a week.
It was
4, I think.
Y'all have not been here 2 weeks.
It was because it was so. Just take every
that was
night.
when
One
Thrin
night
escaped.
y'all killed all those guards. One night y'all went to the ball.
That was the first day we got here.
Ball was the first day.
And now
Guards
we're
or the thugs the second day.
Dewberry, third day.
Dewberry
Dewberry
was third day. The fourth day was
Orphanage.
the orphanage, and then the
and
fifth
that's
day.
when Corvus died.
No, that was the 5th day.
No.
Had they,
Corvus died
had they
on
already
the
announced-
raid on the orphanage, not visiting the orphanage. That was two separate
Okay,
days.
They
yeah.
announced the Slake after the orphanage was taken.
after the orphanage.
Yeah, when
So we've
after-
been here-
It was like the night after Thran escaped.
It's right.
So we've been here like 15 to 18 days in that little window.
That was that would have been.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's including the time we spent away.
That's that's including that's
The Weasel and the traveling.
The day that we got to Galeport to now, it's been about 15
in that somewhere in there.
Assuming I'm not missing any long rests or anything that we may have taken just as a recuperation period.
That the biggest one of that was the day before this, which was when he finished the spell, and we were in the house for like 20. We were there for another 12
Because
hours.
we actually I remember we visited the orphanage. Then we went and dealt with Dewberry that night, and then we went back to the orphanage the next day, and that was when Corvus got killed.
Yeah.
And then we left that. I think we talked to the circle that night after the orphanage.
Same night.
Then we left the orphanage completely. Then
next day they
the
came
slake
back
was
with us.
announced, and then we left the town. And
So that was about a week at that time, and now it's been about another week.
Did they announce the slake the day that we left or the day that we got back?
They announced the slake the day we were trying to leave. The day before we were trying
The
to
day
leave.
before y'all. No, it was the same day. It was the same
I think
day.
we gathered up the boys and got out of there. That
Same
Yeah,
day.
yeah. We heard about the slake, and then we left because we didn't know if we were going to wait till nightfall. We didn't. We wait
Y'all
till
were afraid that if y'all waited till the next day that she'd shut down everything and y'all wouldn't be able to leave.
Yep.
Boy, we accomplished a lot, and not very much that.
Y'all move fast.
That was 2 years of our life, people.
We just summarized 2 years of our life into about 16 days.
Playing in real time, as AJ has said many times.
Golly dog.
Okay. Okay, so we know they're trying to attack the castle, not here. So we just need to weaken this.
We have no support. That's all we can't overcome.
So our goal here is only to weaken this.
Is to throw it into so much disarray.
The support to the king specifically.
And that absolutely means getting rid of the Bathories because they can bring order so well.
Why don't we just start picking off black cloaks? If there's no black cloaks, there's no army.
Black cloaks that can't.
now. Let's do that.
Black
We could do
cloaks
that.
that can't speak can't lead. They're taught that from.
Yeah,
the
but
beginning.
still, if Bathory doesn't have an army, if she doesn't have guards, if she doesn't have a force in the town,
My suspicions are that she has more than just black cloaks.
oh
in
yeah,
her
well we know that because we
employ.
know of the things we fought.
Yeah.
It sounds like we just need to assassinate one Bathory at a time.
Yeah, we almost.
I mean,
had
we
to.
After what we do, that may not
Rask
be a
almost,
thing.
All right, new guy.
Rask almost took out one by himself. We're not worried about the lava.
Freya.
Yeah.
Thren, you're being mighty quiet. What's your take on all this?
I'm not sure exactly what to think.
Is there any play where we use Thren as some type of?
Yes, absolutely. She's in love with
We
him.
know we can contact Freya anytime we want.
How much information do you feel like Freya is getting from you, Thren, when you're using the ring? Do you think she's getting your position and location, or things that you know?
When not using the ring?
When not, yeah, I'm saying when you told me she was talking to. Oh wait,
I'm
that
pretty
hasn't
s-
actually been established group wide yet. So now would be a good time to tell everybody, I guess, before we go into further detail about that. You were going to tell everyone, and then Quincy went across the street.
Yeah.
And Pat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If you want to,
Yeah, you were also going to bring up.
you said
drinking
you
of
said
blood.
you were going to, but then that
Yeah.
got diverted from the.
Okay, so we don't even know that that she's talking to him.
Right. That's why before I bring it up,
Or that
I'll
he's
say-
drinking blood at all.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, now would be a great time to clear that up, Thren.
Yeah, you actually shouldn't be calling him. I mean, you could call him that because y'all have joked about it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no one,
I
no
know,
one
I'm
but
pretty
Gillard
sure-
actually knows that you've done it.
When he was pale white, I went to try to kiss him while he was knocked out, and dude tried to bite me.
That is true, and I also try to buy Quincy too.
Yeah, I mean, we're just.
Yeah, there's
Quincy
some of
didn't
us
say
that
anything,
know.
because Quincy
Good guesses, but
is
it's not been said.
Everybody's vampires, and
Gillard-
Thren is biting people. I mean,
Gillard
it's just
knows.
kind of.
It's just another day in the week.
So while I'm not wearing Gillard's ring, I constantly have Freya trying to get into my head. I'm pretty sure she knows exactly where we are when I don't have this on. So,
That's not surprising. Everybody knows.
Well,
where
that's
we are.
okay. I mean, they know we're at the orphanage anyway.
well, that means that if I don't have it on and we are out in the middle of the street somewhere, she could probably know where we are as well.
That's true, yeah.
Could you?
we could use that to our advantage.
Can you contact her?
If I took the ring off, probably, yes.
Can you convince her to meet you somewhere, and we'll all ambush her, rip her arms off, and beat her to death with them?
Now that he's established that, I want to ask: if you think she gets your information from you, or do you think she can only read your mind? If we put a bag over your head and carried you somewhere, she obviously wouldn't know where you were anymore because you didn't know, or do you think that she can actually sense your presence?
It seemed like whenever I was talking to her, she knew what, like,
I'm so sorry.
the area that I was standing. She knew there was a wall near me, so.
But I mean, sorry,
It's almost as if she
I
can.
was about to meta that. You said she said she knew where specific things were in here.
Like, she was telling me to try walking up a wall that was near me. So.
So she knew. I mean, that's
From my perspective, it seemed as if she knew where I was standing in this building.
so. Do you think that might have been her, or do you think because shortly after that we were attacked by invisible creatures?
It is a possibility. I suppose it could have been from their perspective, maybe.
No, I think this was after the fighting. This was after all the fighting. I gave him the ring.
Yeah, it was, but like before that is when I
I'm
was
talking
talking
about
to
when
her.
Freya,
Like when she was talking to me.
from a meta moment. It was when Freya was talking to him before we got attacked by the Alps.
I thought we had already been attacked because I knew I gave him the ring because he had attacked me. Remember?
Right. But so he didn't have the ring. So Freya was talking to him, is what I'm saying.
There was a break after the Alp attack and before Freya came.
Right.
And that's when she was talking to him, I think.
Yes.
Was in between the two fights.
Yeah. It was after he shut her out with the ring that she came.
Because did that all
Because she
happen
came in
when
and
we-
was saying, Thrin, I would like for you to come outside with me.
Right. Though, yeah. So what I'm saying is, there was no, to our knowledge, there was no creatures in the house that could have relayed that information. It would have had to
They
come
were already
through
defeated.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be that it is some kind of combination between scrying and telepathy, maybe. I don't know.
Well, also, she just told you to run up a wall. I mean, there's walls everywhere. But yeah, they knew we were here.
I actually think she asked, is there a wall next to you or something, maybe?
And she asked to confirm, did you try walking up a wall yet, or
Yeah.
something?
And we haven't ever been anywhere that she didn't know where we were already.
It's like she's got a good sense overview of an area of where you're
Plus,
at.
everybody, they're always watching us.
reminds me of
With, I mean,
Adventure
physically
Time.
watching us.
There's this creature that has an approximate knowledge of everything. I know who you are, Frank the human.
Okay, so we can use that definitely to our advantage.
That was almost my name.
And also, this was my idea. When I talked to Jules about it, I said, because she told us to leave, or she told me to leave town. And I was like, what if we just let the slake happen? Do we think that weakens them? Does that make them stronger? I don't think we can stop it.
Not from what she said. I don't think it makes them any stronger. It just
It gets the tension off the batteries.
the slake could be an ideal time to attack because based off of the nature of what's going to happen, we either, I mean, we can either hole up during it or we use that to attack the Bathory's castle because we know all the vampires are going to vacate it other than whatever she uses as her immediate guard.
Well,
And we don't even know that they'll probably just be black cloaks. It's hard to say at this point if the black cloaks, because you said the black cloaks are not heavily armored and covered, right? They're just open, like they're wearing. I think you said they're wearing lighter clothing because of the.
we're on coast.
Because of the weather.
So most of the black cloaks are either wearing those rings that we found off of Catherine. Finally remembered her name. They're either wearing those rings or they're just normal humans. And the normal humans, I fully expect to be in the castle.
That's a good point.
So I would feel more comfortable raiding a castle full of humans than raiding a castle full of vampires. I know that.
That's smart. So during this lake, we go on our suicide mission.
Yep. And the town will be forever altered. There's no telling what we walk away from.
Not our problem.
I don't even know.
When is this? What is this lake?
A few days.
5 days.
5 days till we all die.
Yeah.
I'm not dying. I haven't ascended yet.
Thrin, can you get us out of the castle if we don't want to? Us and ideally the girls we find. You know, hopefully.
I'm not sure if I can. Maybe.
I don't like the thought of waiting all these days out. We should try something before then.
I don't think we can.
Well, there's a few things that we can do in the meanwhile.
I think we need to check out the tunnel better.
Exactly.
That's
Go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We can't be, as long as we have some ability to detect invisible creatures, we can't be too easily overwhelmed down there. It's not like they can send an entire army in there and us not be able to just pick them all off.
Exactly.
So the tunnel, I think, would be a good thing to do the next couple of days. Preparing up for it, at least know where it empties out and kind of get as good of an understanding as we can on the other side.
Well, let's go tonight.
I can, if we can get to whatever is the end of the tunnel, I can use my echo and safely scout it. We could send Peeky, I guess,
Absolutely not.
I could
to do it.
summon a familiar. We could.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have to evaluate the new guy.
Also, we know another thing. During the slake, what we know is that they're going to send people here into the house or to disturb us or attack us or whatever. And I don't know if in some type of mind controlled way or what, but any overwhelming number of anything. And Jules was pretty clear that we didn't need to be here during that because if they're common people, not vampires, they can come right in here.
They can, but if they're participating in the slake, then it would stand to reason that
They're serving the king.
they're serving the purposes of the land. Allied
That's true.
themselves with
It's a
the
gray area.
It's another reason why we need to scout the tunnel and know what all's down there. Because I don't want to leave for the castle on the slake. I want to already be where we need to be.
Exactly.
And then if the slake happens and they happen to go looking for us there, we've now dispersed some of their force.
Yeah.
And we won't be where they're headed, and then we can take advantage of
I like that a
opportunity.
lot. I like that a lot.
I mean, ideally, if not Catherine's dead. What's yours names? The vampire lady? Freya. If Freya were to take a force and go to the orphanage, when we went to the capital, we would have a one-on-one fight with Duchess Bathory. With
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
and
We could have Thrin take the ring off and go a separate way while the rest of us do go to the castle.
Not
we
the
need
best of
Thren
us.
though.
would sacrifice Thrin.
We don't
It
want
would
to lose
almost-
Thren again.
It would almost be like a splitting up type of thing, but only in appearance.
Wait, unless Thrin, do you have? Okay, so you can't do the long range teleportation, but can you do short range teleportation like my cloak?
I would have to have a teleportation circle.
That's your only way of moving.
Yeah.
500 feet isn't a lot. I wouldn't want you to stay 500. I mean, it doesn't get you out of that much danger, unfortunately.
Unless I could somehow get a scroll of teleportation and learn that spell, possibly.
I mean, I could take him. I could take him for long enough to have their forces follow us, and then we can fly back to the castle.
So no.
I don't like the idea of us splitting up and using him as bait.
We're a lot weaker without Thren too.
And I'm not suggesting we use him technically as bait through the whole time, but
It would be nice if he could do that, take the ring off, draw all the attention to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Then once he's sure that they're on their way, put the ring back on, lock her out, and then catch up to us. But the thing is can he catch back up to us? I don't know.
or if there was a way, if we found like a halfway point in this tunnel that he could go overhead, he could walk the streets to that point. I mean, let's just discover what we can with the tunnel, and I think that's a great idea.
Let's finish our dinner and let's go down this tunnel.
Yeah, I think we can
Everett
all go
first.
Everett, you okay with that?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't have to go.
I mean, if I leave, you're gonna kill me.
That's not true.
No,
That's what Baby God said.
Don't listen to Baby God.
who is baby God?
Helga,
Did he lie to me?
I'm guessing you wouldn't want to go.
No, I don't want to go down there.
Okay.
I didn't want to be here.
Well, you should be safe here.
Sure. I'm not a fighter. I just make the weapons for the fighters.
Right.
And I'm better with silverware, actually. Candlesticks.
Do we have anywhere she can... Buck, can you still do that stone stuff again? Is that still a possibility for today?
Make her a hidey hole.
Yeah, make her somewhere to like make. Can you make a little space for her? Because not necessarily where she has to sit while we're gone, but where she can go. Something that didn't exist prior to us being here, so they wouldn't know to check it.
I think that's.
I can't just work in his forge.
No, you can, but if someone were to start banging the door down, you'd have somewhere to hide that they wouldn't know to check because it didn't exist prior to us being here.
Has anyone banged on the door since you?
Yeah, 20 minutes
your
ago.
spell?
Just
As long as the wall.
Well,
is
you let
less
him
than
in.
5 feet
Yeah, I think Helga's
So
fine.
It's,
I
it's
just-
not necessarily about making a hollowed out area of stone. Like if you had like a slab of concrete, I couldn't scoop that out and make it like a storm cellar. I could make a path through it. Here's what this says, okay? You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension, and form it into any shape that suits your purpose.
so you can't make a hole.
Right. For example, you could shape a large rock into a weapon, idol, or coffer. I mean, you could shape a rock into a coffer, but also, or make a small passage through a wall. As long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
Guys, I really think Helga's going to be fine.
I think so too.
I think she's very, very stout and strong and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'll leave Peeky Peeky with you. Anything goes wrong?
I guess
Send her
Helga.
flying.
Should anything happen and anyone does come to this place while we're down there, you need to follow us down there because nothing's going to come from that way. We'll make sure of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go kill something.
Bug just made this whole meal. We're just going to leave it.
No, we're gonna eat first.
Y'all been eating.
Okay.
Buck, roll a d8.
D8. This is 7.
Everyone gets 10 temporary hit points. Whoa! Except you.
Well, yeah, because I have 50. I'm fine with that.
You said you finished his glaive, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've just spent like this whole day
yeah.
like kind of resting and prepping, right? We haven't
Pretty
fought
much.
anything yet.
No.
Cool.
Buck needs a certain thing added to his weapon.
I do.
I forgot what it's called though. It's not precise. That's the other one.
Oh.
Actually, I read precise. It actually extends the range. It doesn't make it 19 to 20. So if you got precise, your crit range would be 18 to 20.
I don't know what this is, but that's amazing. Oh, you're talking about the
What
effects
Cameron's,
that he
what
has.
Urus can do.
That's
So
what precise.
it would make my critical.
That's sick.
It extends the crit range. It doesn't make it 19 to 20.
So y'all are finishing y'all's meal,
Yep.
and y'all are wanting to head down into the tunnel.
We want combat.
Arming up, preparing.
Need some blood on my hands.
All right, guys, we know what's down. Well, we know what's down there to a certain point. So let's just take whatever's necessary precautions here. We need light.
And we're
we
all
need.
going except for Helga.
Yeah.
And we weren't able to do anything.
And are you leaving?
If
Piggy
you'd have
Peaky
just left
here?
me at home, I would have been fine.
Yeah. Wouldn't have known anything about it.
Yep.
My decision to bring you here, Helga. I'm sorry.
Busted some heads on her anvil if you need.
We could teleport her out of here.
No, we can't. That's what we just established that he can't do that anymore.
You did it before.
No money. And also, you can't do that in the city.
Yeah, we had to get out
What
of
if
the
you had
city.
a ring?
What about under the city? What about in the tunnel? Subterranean.
It's a dome.
What about if we brought her all the way down to the chamber?
It's a sewer.
The chamber where we had the fight.
A sphere.
It's a sphere.
It's spherical.
spherical.
We're gonna be under the city. We're still gonna be under the city unless it leaves the city.
But the Bathories can use magic, and if we get close enough to their castle, maybe that's allowed.
That's possible.
So we'll just take Helga down there to the castle and teleport her right on the front lawn.
I imagine that
Good idea.
that the magic would be strongest at the castle. They don't want anyone busting in.
If
Well, they
anything,
can
she
cast their
she's
own.
an exception, not the rule.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe specifically targeted toward teleportation spells as well.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, well, Anyway, we need some light. We need some eyes. We need a marching order.
I'll go first.
Quincy, can't you see invisible garbage?
Yes, I
You
can.
should lead.
Only for 10 minutes.
Oh God,
No, it's an hour.
Oh, was it an hour?
that's better.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, I'll cast it right before we go down.
You have see
Trying to
invisibility?
hamstring us here.
Yes, I took see invisibility.
I thought it was 10 minutes. Is it an hour?
It's an hour. Duration 1 hour.
Now, if y'all are walking, I think you had to travel 2 hours to get to the chamber, right?
At the pace we went, yeah. When they ran the other day,
They
We
ran.
cast it until the chamber anyway.
Y'all ran and were able to get there and back within the
I
hour
can
or so.
cast it multiple times. Also.
Well, just wait, because if we're in a narrow chamber, we're gonna bump into anything that's there. So wait till we get
Right.
to the end. So people that can see in the dark need to lead.
Oh, this doesn't even have an upcasting.
I'll lead with elemental.
You can
to-
upcast anything, you just get no further benefit.
Yeah, it doesn't have a
You
benefit.
can upcast shield, but why would you?
Fist of dark, or do we want some light?
I've got some.
I hate dark.
Okay.
I've got light.
I can't see in it.
Yeah, I'll take point. I can see in the
I
dark.
have perpetual.
Yeah, you do.
In perpetuity.
Infinite.
Fine.
What are you?
Infinite.
Are you a human?
Yeah.
Or you're just a human?
Yeah, I'm just a guy.
Oh, okay.
Just a dude with a jean jacket.
He's a jag.
Jacket.
He's just a guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sitting here in my
he-
faded glory.
He's actually a denim jacket, and that's a corpse.
It's not a corpse, or it could have come inside the house.
Well, it's dead. It doesn't block dead
Oh
things from
yeah,
coming
it
in.
doesn't. It's
Just using it as a
undead.
puppet. It's not undead.
Okay.
He's just a meat puppet. Being used by a jacket. Hey guys, I'm just a regular old human
It's
with
just not a fiendish
it's not
jacket.
a
That's all.
sentient jacket at all.
Don't worry about this guy.
Hey, excuse me, let me dance a little.
And that's actually how he looks too when he moves, and we just haven't noticed. It's like, he looks like cool guy from that old YouTube video.
I just thought he had Tourette's or
freaking
something.
don't know what
Weekend
to
at
do with my
Bernie's.
hand.
He's just a weekend at Bernie's. Hey guys, I just I can see with my human eyes perfectly well. I just like to put my arms out and He gets a compound fracture. Oh, that probably should have hurt, right? Ow. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go fix that.
Come back with a
You
different
hear
body.
duct tape? Yeah, I'm all better. It's amazing how fast those things heal.
So how
right?
fast y'all moving?
Full speed.
I mean, we're
Well, wait, who's the slowest?
Just a normal
probably
pace.
me.
Normal pace?
Like 30 feet. I don't think anybody can move. Has to move less than 30, right? Urus, are you 25?
I'm at 25.
Okay, let's
Urus is the
25.
slowest. We're moving at Urus pace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's
so
in the
he's
lead. He's in the
leading,
lead
so-
anyway.
So it'll take 2 hours to get to the chamber that y'all were at. What time do we think it was?
It was dinner time.
8.
It was getting dark when you
Yeah,
talked to.
Let's say
Helgo.
7.
It's fall. Gets dark.
And y'all
early.
ate.
So it's 8.
I'd say it's
Somewhere
morning.
7:30.
6:30.
Right now? Right now, or it was?
What time do you want it to
We're
be?
haggling
Sam?
for time.
I think it's about
7:30.
9 o'clock.
Okay, sure.
Hey,
y'all are heading-
why don't we make it
When you're
8:30?
heading into the tunnel, it's 9 o'clock.
The best you can do.
8:45. That's
9
the
o'clock.
best.
Why does it matter, Seth?
I just because I don't know.
Something happens.
He'll turn
at
into a
certain
pumpkin
time.
at midnight.
So yeah, it's nighttime.
Because it takes 2 hours to get to where
Okay,
y'all
so
going.
we get to the
Yeah.
chamber. What time?
About 11 o'clock.
We get to the chamber at 9 o'clock.
No.
Come on! It gets dark around 6.
Okay, 11 o'clock.
5:30.
If we're gonna get to the chamber, I'm gonna cast see invisibility. Slightly before we get there.
Okay.
Slightly.
The green torches are relit in here. When you come
Imagine if it wasn't see invisibility and it was like heat vision and you just got blinded by his mace.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
He sees
Okay,
bodies.
the torches are lit, so we can see that from afar off.
Yeah, that green glow is kind of coming.
Okay, well now we need
Were
to,
they lit with me and Buck
no.
were down there? Oh,
we need to
God.
be moving stealthily then.
Okay, yeah. We'll slow down. We'll slow down. Chink, 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 chink.
Should we make stealth checks?
If you want.
Might as well.
Gilly. I got this. I got
this
disadvantage right here.
What
It's
kind
okay, you're
of
not-
bad
it's not
flip
terrible.
was that? It was on
not
17.
awful.
4 to 3.
So I've got a disadvantage, or did I?
Well, disadvantage
Yeah,
didn't hurt me any.
Try to level this out. Sorry,
It's okay. It's
you got disadvantage. Okay, good.
look up my modifier because I put all my crap.
Thrin.
16.
12.
12.
11.
Y'all are really.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I'm about to ruin this. Don't you worry. 7.
Boy, our average is about 10.
Yeah.
So, like, the Chamber of Secrets.
Everett
is
moves like the dead itself. He is stone quiet.
Oh, you're quiet.
But the rest of you, I don't know. Y'all gotten comfortable in y'all's hallowed place lately, and y'all are not being very quiet.
I can see that being the reason.
Yeah.
Too much bread.
Did we
Too much
see-
two meats too?
How far out are we still?
Two meats, dude.
You're about 40 feet from the opening.
Do we
into the
hear
cavern.
or see anything? Do we see any shadows moving?
Give me a perception check.
What was this about perception?
Another bad.
Another one.
You got-
Different die.
Another-
16.
Oh,
Are we
jeez.
all on perception?
Nah, just go, y'all.
Oh, okay. I misheard.
9.
Okay. Like I said, it's just a 10-foot door, and you're not seeing anything immediately in the door.
Not hearing any whispers or anything.
No. Have you cast your spell yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. As soon as when we made the cell checks, I would have done it probably then.
Gotcha.
See
And
anything, Quincy?
I don't see anything invisibly either.
Hey, why don't we have
Seth?
Buck
Okay.
do the same thing to this place?
Because it takes a whole day.
24 hours.
24 hours.
And
Yeah,
1,000 gold worth of potpourri.
If you haven't noticed, it's lit up in there. There's people probably in there. Why are we talking so loud?
You want to kill him?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, here
not
we
against
go.
it.
So now we're gonna. It was a staircase, right? Going up.
No.
Or
It was a staircase going down a little bit, I think.
Oh, down.
Yeah.
So should we continue on?
But
We
just
haven't
like
been
3
past
steps.
this point.
Creep up to the
The,
edge
uh,
where we can see in there.
The meat pile in the middle is our old druid, by the way, Aaron. Or Everett?
Everett.
Everett.
Yeah.
Aaron.
That's your
I have to
druid.
get your.
Dylan,
I have to get your name wrong
Dylan.
2 more times.
Okay. That's your druid?
Yeah.
You didn't at least bury him?
Wasn't anything to bear.
Kind of a hurry. I mean that's him over there.
Oh, that's cool.
There's less of a meat pile now.
Oh, it's just a red stain.
just a grease spot.
Good thing I'm not.
Who's looking in there?
You to look for invisible stuff.
Why are you yelling? I'll creep up to the opening. I'm gonna.
No, I thought we were entering.
I mean,
it
we're
now.
kind of
Oh,
all.
y'all were all
Yeah.
y'all were entering it. He's pointing out the
It's just a big lit up room.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so if you'll remember, it was like 3 staircases down right there. Pretty big kind of courtyard thing with different pools of water here, and in the front was it 4? I thought there was also another
it
one
was 2
underneath the
sides.
dais.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
it was
okay.
think it was
Pull here,
4.
pull
Yeah.
here, walkway.
But they were all connected underneath
Yeah.
once you got under it.
Yeah.
There's 4 torches, and they're burning green. And then there were there were staircases that led kind of up and around the water, and then there was 2 large staircases that led up to a dais.
Now the dais area is the staircase back there, or is it under it?
Staircase goes up to the dais.
And then there's
No,
there's
I know,
also-
but the descending staircase that's past this point, is it
No,
in between?
you
the
had a
two?
descending staircase of like 2 steps. Like so, the courtyard of this room is a little bit lower than the tunnel that you were in.
Right, I'm saying there's another exit though. We're not in the only space. They're not.
The exit was up on the dais.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Upstairs.
So it's up
On the
top.
dais, on the dais.
Yeah, and we can
The
see
dais,
that
on the
right.
dais,
That
on the
tunnel
dais.
is that tunnel is there, right? Behind the dais.
On the dais.
If you climb up there, maybe you haven't
you
made
were
it that
on
far.
the-
We can't see it from where we're at. Okay.
The height difference is too much.
Since the torches are lit, I can see. Let's go, Quincy. You should be on the lookout constantly, because we can't see them.
Peeking in.
All right, so we're gonna head up to the top.
Check.
Seeing invisibility also.
Yep.
12.
Okay. You don't see anything at the moment.
It's amazing.
All right, Quincy said it's clear. So we going down this tunnel? We haven't been
So you're
past
going.
this point.
Are y'all going up to the dais yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I thought he couldn't see until we got.
I
there.
thought-
Slowly coming into the room.
Yeah, y'all are.
There wouldn't be torches lit in here if there weren't people in or had just been here. So I don't think we're just walking in there like we own the joint.
I'm confused by where y'all are at. I guess.
We're just coming out of the mouth of the tunnel. Just
Okay. I think
Looking
he was
in.
up on the dais already.
I'm ready to move on to the day as soon as we get there.
you
I'm
just
ready.
went up to the dais.
I'm ready for that.
Okay, I'm also looking up in the air to make sure there's nothing flying above our heads.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Were there any traps last time you guys came through here?
No.
Do you think there would be?
If they were, we weren't aware
It's
of
possible. I mean, if
it. This is Thren's first time down here. He's usually our magic trap tester, and we don't have a regular trap tester.
Thren, nothing's triggering any kind of memories or anything for you, is it?
I've never been down here, have I? Okay. I don't recall ever being down here.
If you had, you wouldn't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember anything anyway.
I'm gonna kind of rush towards Gillard, who's already up on the dais, to get up there with him.
Yep. Once you get up there, I think there was some more pillars, and then there was another. The dais was pretty large, and it was darker back here because there's no torches, and then there is a tunnel entrance towards the back.
The dais now, is there like a stage or a podium, or like is this?
There was a walled off area. Y'all might have broken that a little bit because y'all were like tossing people off of it and teabagging people to death off of it. And
Man, that was quite the
Wood?
kill.
I was just thinking it was like all
no, it's stone. It's stone.
Okay.
Yeah, stone.
But
It's just
like what? I mean,
carved into.
I don't
the
know if
stone.
we talked about it before. Like, what does it look like? This room is purposed for? Does it look like some kind of temple, or is
No.
there's not an altar?
It's
or
just
anything
it's
like that?
strangely pretty. Like the water like is slightly making sounds. Like it might be a spring that's bubbling or something. It's clean water, and then the green glow of it reflecting off of the water is it's a pretty area, but there's no pulpit or altar or anything like that.
Okay.
Just it almost looks like this would be a very nice courtyard.
underground.
It's just a courtyard underground.
Now, the orphanage, does it look like it was designed to be an orphanage, or could it have been like a nice fancy house at one point?
It could have been a very large house,
So-
and then was redecorated to become a, repurposed to become
It's
a.
usually
This
what
was
it
probably an escape / staging area for royalty to get out of the castle before they repurposed the orphanage into an orphanage. It was probably like a hideaway house for royalty or something, is what I would guess. This is kind of was.
Or we don't know what's through that tunnel. This could be
Yeah.
interest to some kind of secret society or something.
If we wait 10 minutes, I could cast and get an unseen servant that could walk in front of us, and that would trigger any traps before we would step on them.
You know, Everett, I have an unseen servant too.
You do?
It just doesn't take me 10 minutes to do it.
I also an unseen servant.
I also.
But if you want to do that, you're more than
I too have an
I'm just trying to
All my succeed.
I'm just trying to.
That's a great idea. That's a
As I
great
start
idea.
pulling out components, I apologize. I figured I'd offer,
freaking humans always thinking that they know best.
Anyway, I start ritually casting Unseen Servant.
Okay, so y'all are gonna stand here 10 minutes while he does that.
Yeah, we're nosing around.
Yeah, we'll kind of look around. We're gonna look for any like secret. We'll start knocking
I'm
on the
looking
wall.
for sign of if anybody's been here or like
Okay.
anything.
investigation check.
Anything got anybody else want to? I mean, I'm doing everything.
I'll look around.
I'm busy.
I'm over there like
Everyday Sherlock freaking Holmes.
Look what I threw.
yeah.
That's a 9.
11.
That's like the third 7 over here.
Investigating the area. I got a 23.
Okay.
Dadgummit.
AJ,
I didn't roll.
you were the one who said you were investigating.
I said, does anybody else want to do it?
Oh,
I love him.
all right, 23. Gillard looking around. I mean, like I said, the remains of Vistra have even gone down. This place is. I feel like I told y'all it was dirty at one point, kind of dusty and stuff. It's not so much anymore. It seems like traffic through here.
Cleaning crew down here.
Well, not that, but it's just traffic is like causing the dust to be dispersed more.
Okay.
But there's no signs of anything hidden. You're knocking around on walls and stuff looking for secret entrances. Not seeing anything like that. And AJ, as you walk around the whole place, I assume with your invisibility, you don't see anything.
This is my third time down here. There's definitely I don't remember. I didn't inspect the whole time. The last 2 times we were down here, it was a little quick. But it definitely looks like there's a lot of traffic through here. Now we know about most of the traffic, so it's hard to say how much of this was from the attack that we dealt with, and how much of this may have been while we were down here the first time. But
Yeah, I mean, where would they be going from here? Besides the orphanage, it's the only thing.
I mean, from what I can tell, they're either going to us or down this tunnel. And when me and Buck were down here, the torches weren't lit, so something came by here and checked it out. The torches were lit the first time when the kids were down here, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we fought down here, it was.
Yeah, me and Buck didn't light no torches. Did we even enter the space? Actually, we did. Yeah, we did because we got the fanny pack. So the torches didn't detect presence and light up. So it had nothing to do with us being down here. So something else came down here and lit these torches. So something's been down here since me and Buck were down here earlier today, this morning, in fact. Something's been down here during the course of this past day.
Yeah.
Why is the flame green on the torches?
Well, I don't know, friend. Why don't you ask the flame one?
I'm asking so.
Why would I tell you?
No, I'm
Because
I'm
when
only-
I first, the map that I found had it green, and I was going to actually make it be anti-magic torches, and forgot during the battle.
Is that what they are still?
So it's just the souls of all the children that we didn't save.
Yeah.
They just like green flames
Yeah.
somehow.
This room causes it maybe some magical, but yeah, it was supposed to be anti-magic torches, and I forgot.
So we wouldn't have been able to cast any magic in there.
You could have it would just like in a 30-foot thing around each one.
We
of
would
the
have had to have
things.
snuffed them.
Or done that, yeah.
Wow.
I forgot.
That would have been. We probably would have died.
Manure burns
possible.
green, friend. And this is the sewer.
It's sea salt, actually. It's salt, salt wood is what it is. That's why.
Ah, the tears of the children that we. Gotcha.
The salty tears.
All right,
That's true.
unseen
Ocean
servant.
driftwood
All right,
burns
yeah.
weird colors.
This is my unseen servant, Jimmy. Jimmy, let's go.
What up, Jimmy?
I don't see him. Where's he at?
He's right there.
He's unseen,
He's
fuck.
unseen.
You just wanted to rest for 10 minutes, didn't you?
I'm walking.
With my seeing invisibility, can I see his unseens?
Yeah.
What does Jimmy look like?
What does it look like?
What does an unseen servant even look like?
I would say it's everyone's would be different based on your preference.
Can he see his unseen
No.
servant?
It's an unseen
So
servant.
you don't even.
You're
so,
blowing my
But
mind.
it's still so if you had a servant, what would Everett's servant look like?
It's
It's
invisible.
invisible, mindless, and shapeless.
Yeah.
I don't know that it actually is. Anything.
Oh, it's shapeless. So it just
blowing
looks
my
like
mind.
it looks like a man in a sheet.
It's the denim jacket with a dead body.
You see a skeleton wearing a denim jacket.
Yeah. It's Jimmy. He gives you like a thumbs up and he starts walking.
Are you,
Finger gun.
are you sending him down the tunnel?
I want to keep him like 50 feet in front of me. Because if I have to stay within 60 feet of him.
He's gonna go Wile E. Coyote and
Spell
hold up
ends.
signs to Quincy like, "Help me."
Yeah.
I heard the door.
So I'll keep him 50 feet in front of me as we walk behind
How
him.
fast does Jimmy move?
Can you see through
30 feet.
through the unseen servant?
Okay,
What's
so-
the unseen servant going to do for you?
I'm just going to let him walk, so if there's any traps, he trips them and we don't.
Corporeal? Does it say? If he's not corporeal, he
Creates an
wouldn't.
invisible, mindless, shapeless force, performs tasks, brings into existence on unoccupied space.
He might have
Has
to take something with
AC,
him.
hit points, strength of 2, it can't attack.
It's just a force.
But it says an unoccupied space, so it probably occupies the space, so it's corporeal.
You
enough.
can-
It's probably
It
like
is
my
a-
echo,
It is a force.
semi-corporeal.
Once on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet. Ooh, he's slow. And interact with an object.
Does he have a movement
Or
speed
it's just a
though?
pillar.
Just says move up to 15 feet.
Oh, I
So
thought you said 30 feet.
no, I was wrong.
Just have him drag something.
He can perform simple tasks.
Okay,
I mean, he takes up space. It says he
cuts
has
our-
an AC and hit points.
Okay.
he cuts our
Like
speed.
Simple
in half.
Jack from Tropic Thunder. You make me happy.
You never go full retard.
Is he going down the tunnel or?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
going down the tunnel. So we'll stay like 50 feet back behind him.
After about 60 feet or so, he comes to an intersection.
Oh no! Just left and right. It's a T.
Left, right, and straight.
Oh, a
There's
fork.
3.
No, not a fork.
Fork is 3.
Oh,
Take a
okay.
Oh.
So left and
Messed
right.
up.
This is the way you're coming.
There's 3 options besides the way we're coming.
Yeah.
It's a four-way stop.
So a trident.
No, it's an intersection.
It's a four-way stop.
Yeah.
He's coming from here.
Okay, 4-way
There's
implies
left,
that where we are, 1, 2, 3, trident. Means there's 3 other directions we can go.
Never
and we're
heard
the
anyone
fourth
call it that. Sure.
It's a plus sign.
It's a plus sign.
Yes.
If I'm picking heads
So
or
lowercase
tails,
t.
The point I'm making is we have 3 choices, not 2.
Right.
Right. Yes.
if this is heads or tails, I'm picking for you to.
Okay, we came to a 4-way intersection.
All right, let's split up.
There's 3 ways we can go.
All right.
Okay.
Everett, you go.
We'll all go to the right.
Is there anything invisible in any of the 3 tunnels?
Have y'all made it?
Yeah, we're at
Two.
the fork.
We're at the fork.
Give me dexterity saving throws.
Well, wouldn't the
No.
Cheater, Seth. You're
No,
a cheater.
I'm not. If you would have had him doing something, like dragging something around, but
Great. Bad. Good.
all right, smarty fan.
you didn't.
Hey, wait! I have a sentinel shield, so I have.
22.
It's fine anyway. I got 24.
Also 22.
You know, it's even better than
Advantage
24.
on initiative and perception.
25.
Okay, so 14.
Saving throw?
15.
24.
9.
9.
Take.
Oh, plus AC to my dex save. Sorry. It was 14. It's 17.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
That's a fireball.
Yep. 8.
Oh, if it's a spell, then I'm.
It's not a spell. 10, 11, 14.
It's a trap.
17. So yeah, 17 damage to the ones who failed, and
Who failed?
if you didn't get a 15, you failed.
I got this.
So what's half of 17? Or do we just pass?
No, you get half.
Yeah,
So
8
Oh.
damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because then you
So
have
I'm
a
going to
down.
use my reaction to take no damage
You're not a
because of Shield Master.
I gotta stop thinking.
You're doing what?
I'm going to use my Shield Master feat.
You can use
Using your
It says
reaction to take no
use your
damage.
reaction to take no damage.
Good job.
Okay. What was it?
Whoever's leading stepped on a pressure plate and in the center of it.
Wait, but his unseen servant was like 50 feet ahead of us.
He wasn't.
He didn't step on a pressure plate.
and he also wasn't heavy enough to set it off.
Well,
It was 17. And
Is he waiting there for you?
yeah, he's probably sitting over there.
No,
like,
he's dead now. He had 2 HP.
Was
He's gone.
it fire or what was it?
Yeah, it's fire.
There's 10 minutes wasted.
Did it was it a one-time deal or it's like when you're stepping on this plate it just continues
No, it just
incinerating?
one
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And it was not really just a ball. It was like, yeah, flame shot out at you. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put that down in the notes. Buy bag for Jimmy.
Well, Everett, that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm going to get a drag bag. Well, you should have did your instant.
That wouldn't have worked either.
Well, okay.
It was 17 halved if we succeeded, right?
17 max, and then halved if you succeeded.
Which direction did the fireball come from?
The walls. It wasn't a fireball. It was like
Is the plate just directly in the middle or does it look like it's protecting
directly.
one of the...
directly in the middle.
Well, which way do we go?
Which way would kind of lead toward the castle? Would we know?
You think straight
straight?
would be the most.
Let's just keep going straight and we can come back and try the other ones.
Well, that's a fine. The problem is things can now get behind us.
That's going to happen regardless.
Yeah. Well, it was less likely when we were going down a tunnel.
Yeah.
But okay, we just Quincy, you lead in the front with see invisibility. We need someone who can see in the dark to lead to follow up in the back. The can't see in the dark people need to be in the middle.
People with light sources.
That's fine. I would wait to light it up. I would rather just I don't know. I guess you stand in the middle and light it up all of all of us.
I mean, I'd hate to walk right into the mouth of a Vargas just because I couldn't see it rather than because it was invisible, you know.
Oh, that's right. You
If
can
it's
see
dark-
invisibility, you can't see in the
Yeah.
dark.
If it's not invisible, I can't see it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay,
I
so
can only see invisible things.
I'm just hoping invisible things come.
so raise your hand if you can see in the dark, just so I remember. 2 people. Okay. One of you in the front, one of you in the back, Quincy in the front with the other
Is
one.
Raska half elf?
Yeah, he's not up. Yeah, he should.
Yeah, he can
he
see in
should.
the dark. Yeah,
They
he
can
see in the dark.
I didn't think that they could.
I also have Fire Fist. I'll get
Alright.
right in the middle.
His eyes also might have let him see in the dark. I don't know.
No, that's just
Rats
that's
can see in the
advantage on
dark. Why don't we just light it up? They can see in the dark. They can see in the dark anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I would say put Buck in the middle with his
Light it up,
glow
Buck.
stick.
So I guess I'll take up the rear. Rask will be at front with Quincy, or does that sound?
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
Well, I would say you, Rask, and Urs in the back because Rask can probably the two of you together can take hits, and then we'll put Thrin and Quincy in the front. We need dark vision in the front and back if it could be for everyone that's outside of the range of Buck's light.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna keep going straight then, Seth.
Okay. All right.
How wide is the tunnel at this point? Is it getting narrower?
It's narrower than y'all's tunnel. I think y'all's tunnel was 15, and I think this one is.
Oh, so it's fairly.
is
We
10.
can't even really walk like. I mean,
we
we'll
can still walk
too
2 by
wide.
2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we advance too far from that intersection, I want to leave some kind of sign
Yeah.
there to say which way we went.
Like a chalk mark or
Yeah,
something.
we
Yeah.
probably have chalk. I think we had chalk from a previous spell.
Yeah, somebody had chalk last time. It just wasn't the magic encrusted chalk.
Or just make an X on the ground or something. I mean,
How about an arrow pointing which direction we went,
sure.
in case Helga has to come after us?
Who's got an arrow?
Perfect.
No, a chalk arrow.
Oh, I thought you.
Draw an arrow. Yeah.
Let me just pull my arrow out of
waste
my
an arrow.
out of my hole.
This will be completely understandable.
Death that way.
Oh my gosh, there was a battle. They shot arrows, and this one missed.
We
I don't want to go that way.
we make an arrow. Keep moving.
Okay, and you're making the arrow pointing to the direction you're going, so just straight. Okay. Didn't do anything about the fireball trap. Got it. Okay.
I mean, how would we even do anything about the trap?
Well, you didn't circle it, say watch out.
I
nothing
thought
like
somebody said if we hit it again, it
You
doesn't
said
shoot
it was
us
a
again.
one-time deal.
that. For now, you don't know if it resets.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't say that I was doing anything.
Can anybody shoot that? No, we'll move past it because we didn't say anything.
You're moving straight down the hallway.
Yes.
Okay. After another 80 feet, you come to another cross-section trident
Oh my god.
four-way stop.
4-way stop, fine. I just need to know how many choices we have.
Three
I thought-
choices.
I thought you said we
Well,
had
you
two
always
choices.
have 4 choices. You can go back.
I'm gonna look on the ground for traps.
Okay.
Oh, me too. I'm at the
I want to
front.
help him.
I'm at the front.
You're gonna help
I
me?
think 2 people's enough.
Is it just a perception check?
18.
Investigation, I think.
Investigation, yeah.
Oh, investigation.
Oh,
Well,
investigation.
that's terrible. 10 would have been 17.
Oh, that's even better, actually. 20. Not
Okay.
natural.
This time you do see something that looks like a raised stone. It's not in the very center anymore. It's actually, it's like right in the opening of the path in front of you, the entrance of the other into the tunnel in front of you.
This it looks like a raised stone right here in front of us in the path here.
So, do you think if we follow the traps, it leads us to the
I mean,
place we want to go the most?
possible.
Hey, can someone throw something at it and hit it from a safe distance?
Absolutely.
Let's get like 50 feet
Yeah,
away.
Mr. Hammer. Come on, let's all get back.
I'm gonna chunk my hammer at that bad
All right,
boy.
we're all gonna stand back. What,
Okay.
what kind of
How
range?
far back are you standing back?
I don't have any idea.
I'm asking.
Far enough. I mean, yeah,
Far enough for him to be able to throw his.
Use the previous explosion as a reference. So we want to stand further back than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm like 50 feet back.
Okay.
And with the power of
Friendship.
the Thunder God, I also am the God of Thunder now.
Okay.
Don't know if you knew that. I'm chucking it.
Is it a 20 foot for the hammer, and then everything up to 40 foot is disadvantaged?
I don't know. I mean, all the throw distances are different.
20 40 for a.
Is it just a light hammer?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
I think that's what it is. Are you wanting disadvantage on your attack, or are you going to be close enough to not?
No, I'm gonna be close enough.
All right, 20 foot. Gotcha.
You got evasion.
17?
The fireball wouldn't have hit you at 20 feet. It's not a fireball. It was flames
So you're
shooting.
getting 20 feet. Just roll the hit.
All right, yeah. Roll to attack. How close is everyone behind him?
It's
Like, just
20 to 60.
Natural one.
20, 60?
Natural one.
He missed.
Nice, dude.
So you missed.
But it comes back.
But it,
Try
yeah,
again.
it flies right back. So if you
Throw it
want to
again.
attack again, you can.
We're just kind of a little ways behind him.
Just
Let him
head
step
into
up
the
in front of
dark,
us.
guys, and that's 12 and
Plus a lot.
plus 8. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Boom.
as your hammer lands on top of this, you see a stone out of the roof of it open up, and lightning shoots out at you in a straight line towards you, 150 feet.
Oh my god!
Did I hit all of us?
It doesn't. It's chain lightning, so it's only going to hit
I'm gonna try to catch it
3
with
of
my
you?
bare hands.
Can't.
I mean, it's gonna go at. Wouldn't it go at whatever triggered the trap? Wouldn't it hit the hammer?
It shoots straight.
It shoots.
Metal
straight.
conducts electricity.
Yeah, it's a line.
So, I'm gonna say fake news.
You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice. That's you because you're the closest. It hits you because you're in the line of 150 feet. And then the bolts leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets. So who's the closest to him?
Probably me and Thren because we were in the front.
I was in the middle holding the mace.
Me, Thren, Buck. Just call
Yeah.
it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what knowledge?
Make dexterity saving
Urus
throws.
was in the
for me.
back, and then them 2 are in the middle. So
Dexterity saving throws.
dexterity.
Oh, sad gummit. All right.
Well, that's a lot better.
11.
Good.
Start with yours, I think.
I know I didn't pass.
17 plus
It's
8,
gonna be a lot of
25.
damage. I'm sure.
Is it a
Oh,
ranged
I'm
spell attack?
No.
Oh, 19?
Technically.
One.
Can't
Oh.
he catch it with missile snare?
I don't think so.
No, not
I know. I just don't know if it
It
encompasses
redirects the
all
Saving
lightning.
throw?
17.
Saving throw. Who else?
That's a natty one for old Buck.
Okay. That's
That is so fitting. I caught the lightning for everyone except for Buck, and it would have been intentional.
Yeah.
Did you
I wanted to see
did,
you
No.
cry.
did you get hit?
Me?
Yeah.
yes.
Absolutely.
You get hit.
You're gone now.
It just
still
take
gonna be
you take
damage.
half. If you passed, this one was a 17. Who was built? Who you passed or failed?
I passed.
Okay, and you
Wait,
passed.
the saving throw was 17?
Yeah.
Okay, well I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Lucky.
Yeah. So 5, 6, 13,
There goes our temporary hit point.
15, 20, 27. Wow. 35,
I just want to pat Buck on the
38.
Quit rolling!
Last one. 43 damage.
Okay, so I'll
And then
take
half for you two.
33, which brings me below 100.
So 21 or 22?
21. 43 and 21.
Oh, was that fire magic that we got hit with?
Yeah.
You suck. That was not magic. That was regular fire.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so.
That's halved.
Lightning would be, well, magic. This is a magical one. Yeah. The first one was a mundane kind of fire trap.
You guys see me almost catch that? No. Getting better.
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there like my hair is like arcing, and I'm just like
We're
clenched.
We're going back.
You look good, Buck. You look good.
So I feel like we should press it again and see if it happens again.
I got another throw in the game.
Thren looks
Hey,
rough
can you
right
make your
now.
servant go press it?
I was about to do that until you distracted.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
All right, I think we should mark these traps. Maybe we should go back and mark the last one too.
I mean, we can. I can use prestidigitation, make some chalk, and. Do we want to keep going? Is the question.
Maybe we need.
Not really. I'm going to be dead before we get there.
Yep.
I'm definitely not looking good.
Well, that's 2 traps down. I guess we'll come back tomorrow.
Well, we've got them marked, so now we know not to.
Stock up on potions.
We're
Well,
not to step.
More
Is there a way to mock them to where, I mean,
Can we dismantle them?
that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. But
I could try. I could cast Dispel Magic on this one.
is it magic or is it mechanical?
I've never. Can you shoot lightning? Not magically?
I mean, is it triggered magically or is it triggered? I mean, that's
It was triggered by that stone. I'd say that's mechanical.
Well, I could cast Detect Magic and figure it out, and then,
Everett, you are just full of surprises.
Go ahead, magic
All
boy.
right, give me 10 minutes. Ritually cast.
You're not casting anything else with a ritual.
Just give me a second.
I thought you knew magic.
I'm learning, okay? I told you, I'm learning.
don't you use that against me?
He said he's a kid.
my best.
Let me get my book out.
He said he's a caster. He's
Did
probably.
you detect magic? I didn't think so.
Are you casting or not?
Yes. 10 minutes.
Y'all good with that?
If I press this stone,
Sure.
won't it zap the crap out of you and stop that? Just curious.
Okay, so after 10 minutes, this you don't see anything magical on the stone itself, but you do see a rune. The stone popped back up after it shot the lightning, but you see a rune on something in the ceiling.
There's a rune.
And
Can I roll a perception check on the rune or investigation?
yep, go ahead.
Wonder if that can be dispelled.
That is a 27.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Giant, Sylvan, Halfling, and Orcish.
Good lord.
No Draconic, huh?
No.
Oh, actually, I speak that one.
Do you know that you speak that?
You see this rune right here.
Is that a giant rune?
Yes, it is.
Storm rune.
How big is it if it's giant?
That's a good question.
And you know that it means storm.
Okay. Does everybody see the rune lit up on the ceiling?
He points the rune to you,
Okay.
to all you.
That's a giant rune.
So that's what shocked us?
Wow, what does it mean?
It's the storm rune.
Do you think Dispel Magic would work on it, or?
I can try. And
yeah.
I'll cast Dispel Magic. I'll use one of my level 4 Warlock slots.
Okay.
Dispel Magic on the room.
Okay. Seems to have dispelled.
Does it disappear?
Do you still see any magic?
Yeah, do I still detect the magic?
You don't detect the magic. The rune symbol is still there, but like it's
That's 'cause
not.
it could be
It's not
carved.
charged.
Yeah.
Does this appear to be like a glyph of warding type spell? Is that what it is?
That was a thing before runes were a thing, technically in D&D. It was a glyph of warding is a spell you cast, and you can store a spell in there, and it shoots it out when it's
Similar.
triggered.
Yeah.
If you could open up the spell book and just tell us exactly what spell
You can do some broke stuff with some glyph of warding.
Okay.
It was glyph of warding with chain lightning.
Well,
You said we went 80 feet from the first trap and got to that one?
do we want to go mark the other one while I still have this up?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I said these weren't magical, so there won't be a rune in that other room.
Yeah, so you don't see it. You don't see it.
But after y'all could have seen there's like a couple of holes in the walls that the fire come flying out over that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's pet dragons behind the walls. Yes.
There's a bunch of kerosene in the walls.
How'd they get napalm in here?
Love the smell of napalm in the evening.
Give me perception checks. Did y'all come back to this other room?
The fire one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. give me
Well,
perception.
did we all go?
I mean, I would have went to check to see if it was magic.
Yeah, I just thought Everett was going.
just staring at the
I probably would have. I mean, he would need a light source.
I'm staying there.
You would be in the dark.
14.
11.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
24.
Okay.
19.
It looks like some things have come through this hallway since y'all went through it. Bits of debris.
Wait.
There's something different. Yeah.
in the last minutes.
Yep.
Helga's dead.
We gotta go back now.
They came from the. It looks like they came from the side,
And went into like the chamber.
back towards the chamber. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm taking off back towards the chamber.
Okay, well, do you want to gather up? Do you want to rally before we do that?
Well, he said,
Already, Buck, get it on.
he went.
He's gone already like the wind.
I mean, we heard him yell down the tunnel, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We have to go back now.
You know, his legs could take him that fast.
We'll catch up.
He's
in like,
only going 25 feet.
We'll catch up in like 6 seconds.
Right past him. Oh yeah, I have a flying broom.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Here and there, stop staring at the rune and start making my way back down the tunnel without stepping on it again. Or I guess it's disabled, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Cautiously trot back towards where they went. Who all went? Y'all three went?
Yeah.
Back towards the fire one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely leading up the rear now because I've stayed behind too long.
Okay. As you make your way
You
back
just
onto
see
the
our
dais,
light in the distance.
you're running. Yeah. So as like you run into the onto the dais from the chamber, you see a couple of figures start walking down the staircase.
A couple of figures walking down the staircase.
Yeah, towards the ground level.
All right. Yeah. Do I notice anything about them?
Then you just see their backs.
Just their backs.
Yeah.
How tall are they?
Oh, they're walking down the staircase of the dais. Oh, okay. Okay, I was thinking walking down the staircase we came in. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was at a dead run, so they probably heard me. It's
Yeah,
not
they
like I
hear
was
you.
quiet.
Yeah, and they run on down the staircase and turn around once they're in the middle of the square.
They turn around. Do I see anything about them? What do they look like?
They look humanoid.
Are they wearing cloaks or something?
They're dressed nicely. It's a man and a woman.
Anyone I recognize? No one I've seen?
No.
What are you doing down here? I don't know.
What are you doing down here?
No, I asked you first.
No, what are you doing down here?
I asked you first. Where are you going?
I'm wearing a disguise. It's me, Thrin.
He did it too.
Oh yeah, do we still have our disguises on? Yeah, no, we rested and cleaned up and everything, I think.
Our alarms went off. We wanted to see who was around in our tunnels. What are you doing down here?
Setting off alarms, apparently.
All right.
There.
Yeah, we'll just probably end that there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alright.
That's the time.
A black screen. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
This early morning D&D game. We'll see y'all next time to see how this shakes out.
Early morning and it's 1
It's like 1 a.m.
I'm usually not even awake by now on a Saturday.
Early for me.
Check us out on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and
formerly known as Twitter.
Instagram, Facebook.
All the good stuff. Check out Tiger Skull RPG for 30% off. Go look at his Kickstarter for the Scattered Remains. We appreciate you guys joining us. We'll see y'all next time here at the Commoners of D&D.
Later.